Bonus question.
Hey, you guys. How's it going? What up? Happy Friday. My name is Natalie. This is my so-called Gen X Life Member Berries live stream. Hope everybody's having a great night. As you can tell from the thumbnail, if you looked at it, read the title, whatever, after last week going through the 100 most memorable moments in TV history according to TV Guide in 1996, we realized that we needed to make our own list. So tonight, what we are going to do is we are going to make our own list, and then I'm going to turn it into a video. I'm going to make a video out of the choices that we come up with tonight. So how it's going to work is I'm going to be sitting here making this list. I have all my notes already written down. I want to hear from you guys, hear what comes out of your mouths and your brains as far as what is the most memorable TV moments. Now, we do have some rules. Let me bring out my notebook. Whoops. Okay. This isn't a best of or worst of or anything like that. This is simply memorable. All right. So, if you look at the TV Guide list, basically millions of people watched it or saw it on a replay, a rerun, or live. Millions of people saw it and it was talked about. It was a memorable moment, a cultural moment. It could be a scripted TV series, like a premiere of a series, a finale of a series. It could be a scene from its TV series. It could be a news event. It could be a commercial. It could be a performance of some kind. So it had to be on television, broadcast television preferably. Cable will allow. Streaming, I'm not sure. We'll have to talk about that. Hey, Gambit. Hey, LM him too. Is that L4I? Hello. Glad you're hanging out. Hello, Junior James. Hello, Vizak. Hey, Eternal Misfit. Hey, Jessica. How's it going? Sorry, I didn't do my hellos. I wanted to just get straight into this list. You're too high to think about this topic? Well, I am not. I am just slightly I wouldn't call myself stoned yet, but I'm buzzing. Let's put it that way. We're gonna get there. Modding and driving, Engelbert slapped you back. All right, be careful. Let's not be, breaking any laws. Okay. So, memorable moment. So this is stuff that you remember. You remember watching it happen live. You remember watching it on a rerun. You remember watching it on a commercial break or at a halftime show or whatever. Or it's a sporting event. It could be a memorable sporting event moment. So these are the types of things we're going for. All right. So millions of people watch. People were talking about them. People still talk about them. You remember them. That's kind of the parameters that we're going on. And then I will turn this into a video. Okay. It's going to be good. This is going to be a fun video. It'll probably be my year-end video this year. So, release it the week between Christmas and New Year's. That's what I'm aiming for. This will be a big editing. It'll be a big editing project. So, and I just learn new editing software. So, so that's probably what I'm going to be aiming for with this video. And I will be using screenshots and captures from the conversation here in the video. So just so you know, if there's something you really, really want on this list, super chat me, or if you're a member, let me know. They get priority on this list. I get final say because it is my list and it is my video. But I will take all of your recommendations into account and I will decide whether or not we're going to do it. Now, as we go through our ideas, we'll watch some of them, especially the ones that we didn't watch last week. So we'll watch some of them as we go through the recommendations, and I will be making the list as we go. I have final say. What else? There was something else that I was going to tell you, but I've already started smoking weed and the buzzing's really starting to kick in. There was one more thing I was going to tell you. I'm sure it'll come up at some point. All right. So let's start. Oh, here it is. As far as parameters, I think it should be the Gen X lifetime, so 1960s on. But if there's really something that happened in the 50s that you think deserved to be on this list, let me see your argument for it in the chat. So otherwise, we're going to keep it into the, and even 50s and 60s, keep it into the Gen X memory. That might be another way to go about it. So, from the 70s on. So 70s to current day. Now, considering broadcast TV is pretty much nobody watches it anymore unless you're a boomer. I would think that there's probably nothing from this past decade, but if there's something from this past decade you think should be on there, let me know. So that's kind of what we're talking about. All right. This is going to be fun. Let me bring up my screen. All right. So, and that's a good point, Georgina. You grew up on I Love Lucy and you were born 1979. So again, I think, and that being the case, I think something like Lucy at the Candy Factory, like we watched last week, I think I think it definitely would go on the list. We watched it on Nick at Night. We watched reruns, wherever. So we grew up on reruns. We grew up on reruns of I Dream of Jeannie and Bewitched and Beverly Hillbillies and the Munsters and the Addams Family. So like, if there's something from from an earlier era, give me your pitch and we can we can talk about it. Reruns in general should be in the top 10 most memorable moments. All right. The original Nick at Night. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a video about that in the future. For those of you that didn't catch it this afternoon, I went live for like 15-20 minutes because I'm working on a new video and I'm using new editing software that I learned this past week. And I kind of wanted to test it out, see what it looked like and sounded like on an upload. And the subject is going to be a good one. It has to do with Disney in the 80s. So check it out. Hopefully it'll be posted this weekend. Okay. Let's start with first question. So I'm gonna do my best to read what you guys keep up with everything. I might skip some things, I might miss some things. That happens, but I'm gonna do my best to keep up. Okay. First question: is there anything in the last 15 years, television-wise, that you think should be on this list? So from 2010 to present day. Is there anything you can think of that you think should be on a list of 100 most memorable TV moments? That's my first question. I would maybe throw out there the Oscar slap, the Will Smith Oscar slap. If it were to be on the list, it'd be like number 100. Okay, yes, Breaking Bad finale. I agree. Now, would you go with Breaking Bad finale or would you go with Breaking Bad Ozymandias? Or the moment that Hank finds out that Walt is Heisenberg? So we're talking right now, we're focusing on the year 2010 and later. So Breaking Bad is definitely going on the list. The question is which moment. Yeah, 2010 forward is we're gonna go we're gonna kind of go like a decade at a time. We're also gonna do some top like what should be the top 10, it's that kind of a thing. So we're gonna go decade by decade back in time, and we're also gonna do what should be on the top. Let's see. Boy, Breaking Bad is going to be it's going to be hard to choose a moment. Maybe you should just be the series itself. Hank finds out about Walt, I think, is a pretty good moment. Would you consider it the most talked about moment of the show? Again, I'm going to be making the final decision on this. Let's see. Hank finds out. Ozymandias and the finale. Those would be my choices, but there can be others. Let's see here. Game of Thrones Red Wedding, I'll allow it. Fun facts, I've never seen a second of Game of Thrones. Not 1 second. Once I heard how bad the final season was, I was like, I'm not going to put all that time and effort into watching something that's going to disappoint me at the end. So I just never watched it. Let's see. Breaking Bad and Mad Men both. Okay. Reigns of Castamere from Game of Thrones. Is that the Red Wedding, or is that a different episode? Boo, boo, boo. Okay, Oscar. I'm gonna put the Oscar slap again. These are just our brainstorm. These are not my top 100. You're gonna have to wait to see the video to see how I numbered them out. So Oscar slap Will Smith. That would probably be the last TV moment that I can think of, and I didn't even see. I only saw it on a clip on the internet later on. So. Okay, that's Red Wedding. Okay. Okay. Stranger Things is 1980 Generation X. Yes. On this channel, I go by the Harvard definition. The Harvard definition of Gen X is 1965 to 1984. I do not go by the Pew Research on this channel. That's how I do it. Pew Research rolled in here 10 years ago and was like, we're going to cut it off at 1980. And I'm like, no, we're going by the Harvard definition on this channel, 1965 to 1984. Okay. I've stopped watching baseball. So I am on the outs when it comes to this kind of stuff. So Shohei Ohtani's big games. The 50-50 game. 3 home run. 10K game. Okay. Let's see. You were told you're a millennial? Well, it's controversial. I don't know why Pew Research gets to have the final say on this, but I've been doing a lot of research on this because I'm making another video about Generation X and the definitions of it. And Harvard goes 65-84, and I love that. I do. I love it. Or you can go Zennial, Oregon Trail Kids. You can have your, 77 to 84. Anyways, that's a topic for another night. I missed the greatest World Series ever. False. For me, the greatest World Series ever was 2011. And I was going to put 2011 Game 6 on this list because that is one of the most memorable nights of my life. And for those of you that aren't baseball fans, that was the year that the Cardinals played the Rangers, and David Freese hit a triple in the bottom of the 9th inning with 2 outs and 2 strikes and down 2 runs to tie the game, and then came back and we won later on in the 11th inning when he hit a home run. Amazing. Yeah, that was the last time the Cardinals won. Cubs winning their first World Series after 100 years. I hate the Cubs so much. I'll put it on, but if you put Cubs on there, then you almost have to put the Red Sox on from 04 as well. Again, this is just a brainstorm list. I cannot guarantee if they'll make it. Cubs win World Series. Let's see. There was also the basketball game in 2020 between the Jazz and the Thunder that never happened. See, I was thinking about, anything related to, the great global cold of 2020. And was anything on television, or did we get all of that from the internet? I can't think of a moment. I mean, I guess you could go with the game that never happened, but I have a hard time pinning that one down. Kobe's death. I remember I saw that on CNN. I was rolling through live streams or live channels. I think I still had Hulu Live or YouTube Live at that point. I remember Kobe's death. I saw that on on a news channel. Yeah, I agree with you, Grendelson. That's why I'm starting off with this time period, because if there's anything else that we can think of, this is what I've got. Breaking Bad. There's different moments from Breaking Bad that you could go with. Game of Thrones, Red Wedding, Oscar slap, Will Smith, Shohei Ohtani's big games, and the Cubs win the World Series. So that goes back to 2010. So that's the last 15 years. I can't think of anything else really that would belong on there for the last 15 years. All right. Yep, National Geographic and Strauss and Howe say that Gen X is 1961 to 1981. On my new channel graphics, I am mentioning all of the generation theories, because there's one theory that Gen X is 61 to 81, one theory that it's 65 to 80, and one that it's 65 to 84. So I'm including everybody. Chris Baker, author, $5. Thank you so much. Member. COVID didn't change the world. Stupid animals acting like stupid animals changed the world. Nothing would have changed if we had acted intelligently. That is correct. Don't get me started on this. This is not the time or the place. But yeah, I don't think there's any TV moment that I would associate with that event, even though it was obviously a massive event. Let's see. Okay. So, I can't think of anything else from 2010 onward. So now let's go back into the 2000s. I saw Sopranos finale. I would say the Friends finale. And get one memorable. So it's not like greatest moment, worst moment, shocking. It's not any of that. It's just memorable. Tom Brady winning 7 Super Bowls. That's a possibility. I feel like we have to do something from the Super Bowl simply because it's the most watched thing on earth. And, even to this day, in the top 10 shows from the last 15 years are all Super Bowls. Oh yes. Super Bowl 2004 halftime show with Janet Jackson. Excellent one, V-Zach. Whoops. Let me get that back on there. Whoops. Share screen. I pushed the button I wasn't supposed to push. Super Bowl 2004 halftime show, Janet Jackson. Oh, let's watch some of this stuff if we can. I mean, we can't. There's some things we can't watch. We can't watch like the Breaking Bad stuff. We gotta be careful. It took me like 4 or 5 days to clip all the copyright claim stuff out last week. Let's see. $2 from Chris again. Thank you. Lindsay Jacob Ellis loses the gold medal in 2006. I don't know what that is. I'll put it on the list and look it up. Lindsay Jacob Ellis loses gold medal. Now remember, something that might be memorable to you might not be such a big deal for the culture. Snowboarding in 2000 Olympics. Gotcha. Prince Super Bowl. I was wondering about that. The Prince Super Bowl halftime show and MJ Super Bowl halftime show. I think both of them could be considered. Prince Super Bowl halftime show and Michael Jackson halftime show. Now, obviously, if we're gonna be in the 2000s, already, I'm just gonna say that I'll let you know what number one on my list is going to be. Number one for me, without a doubt, is 9/11. I mean, I don't think I could make a list and not put that at number one as far as TV moments. I mean, we all sat there and watched a plane run into a building, live on television. And it changed everything. I always call the moments before that happened the before times. So that was the moment that, the world just went, ooh. So 9/11 is definitely going to have to be it's going to be my number one. And next year is the 25th anniversary, and I got some things planned for it. What I'm going to do. I can't believe it's been 25 years. I can't, or 24, almost 25. Oh, yeah, we'll get to the 90s here in a minute. Yeah, and then what happened around 9/11 afterwards, like the first SNL episode, the first World Series. So I'll have to, I'll have to take those things into consideration as well. I know. This really gets me that there's grown adults that don't remember. Like, they don't remember a world. So they don't remember the before times. They don't remember that event, and they don't remember the before times. And that's one of the reasons I made this channel, was to document and remember and recall and reminisce about the before times. Even though I know the world's going to do what the world's going to do, but I have such a love for that time and in our culture. Chat GPS invented by Generation X. How's that a TV moment? Ooh, Hurricane Katrina would be a good one. What was it that we had to do Kanye and Taylor Swift, and then Kanye on the telethon after Katrina. We don't want to get too controversial, but that was a pretty memorable moment. But let's see, Hurricane Katrina coverage should be in consideration. And then Kanye and Taylor Swift at the MTV Awards, Music Awards, VMAs, whatever you want to call it. Oh, Tom Cruise bouncing on the couch. Good one. So much Kanye stuff, I know. That's a good one. Saddam Hussein's statue being brought down. That's definitely, again, we're talking TV moments, Did I miss something? Jessica, $5. March 24th, 2001. Randy Johnson hit a dove with a fastball during spring training. I remember that. I remember that big time. Thank you, Jessica. Hits a dove. That man was one hell of a pitcher. Hey, Lauren, member for 5 months. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got to get my soundboard out. You can hear. Let's turn that up a little bit. One more time. Thank you, Lauren. Member for 5 months. If you guys aren't a member, you can join the channel. I got 2 levels, the $1 level, which is jamming on the one, and the $5 level, which is I got 5 on it. You get member streams on the $5 level and member videos. Like I gave a sneak peek of my video, my future video that's coming out this week on the member section today. So come hang out with me over in the member section. Okay. I'm trying to think. Let's focus on 2000s. The sneak peek was good. Thank you, Heath. Columbine. Maybe. I'll put it on there. American Idol, son of a nutcracker. How can we not do that? American Idol. I mean, you could do Kelly and Justin. You could do Ruben and Clay. I mean, or just Simon Cowell in general. My God, that was a moment in the culture, was it not? Good one, Matt. William Hung, she bangs, she bangs. Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, ultimately, I'll go with Kelly winning the first one. You are correct, but I will still probably have to show, since it's going to be like 100 memorable moments. It's not going to be a video where I'm talking a lot. It's basically going to be like a collection of clips of all of these moments, kind of like a nice montage video. So you don't have to hear me yak too much. I don't know. That's kind of my thought now. I might talk a little bit to give some context to some things, but I'm trying to figure out how to do it where I'm just not yakking through out of it. I want to show everything. Oh, Charlie Sheen being on a drug called Charlie Sheen. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's at least worth a consideration. Yes, I had this on my list, Lounge Singer, the first Survivor with Richard Hatch winning. That first season of Survivor was like a sporting event. Do you guys remember that? The summer of the first Survivor? Like when they were voted out of the game, they were on like the CBS this morning, like the next morning on their morning show, and they were on magazine covers, and there was like betting about who was going to win. So definitely got to watch Survivor first season. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? The First Millionaire with John Carpenter. Okay, let's watch some of this stuff. Let me bring some of it up. Let's watch let's watch John Carpenter win the $1 million. So he's the first $1 million winner of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I know what he had the easiest, best run on Millionaire ever. Like his 15 questions were like the perfect 15 questions. Chris Baker, $2. Thank you. My dad called me. Aaron Hunt got killed. Gotcha. We'll put that on there. Yeah, it's not all going to be sunshine and roses. Hanging Chads, that's not a terrible one either. Oh my God. I love you so much, Arch Chick 2002. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Jessica Simpson Is it chicken or tuna? We're gonna watch that. Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swift, $5. Thank you so much. Kanye interrupting Swift at the MTV Awards lead to her taking over music. The 2 Super Bowl Swift was at broke records. The second one was Swift and POTUS. All right, calm down with the Taylor Swift. I know you're a fan. I already have Kanye interrupting Swift at the awards on the list. I completely agree with you. We're going to watch that here in a second. The Super Bowls that she was at, I don't know. We'll see. I don't watch TV anymore, so it wasn't very memorable to me. But again, it can't, and it's my video. But I will take your argument into consideration here. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. You guys are getting a lot of the stuff that I have on here. Okay, hold on. Who wants to be a millionaire? I want to see him.
Well, looks like we're going for $1 billion.
Here's $1 million question. It was super easy.
Only one of the contestants.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun. For all the marbles, that's right, Gambit. Yes, Jessica Lee, you are correct. $5. Thank you so much. Was he the one who used his last? It wasn't his last lifeline. He had not used the lifeline at all. He just used his phone a friend at the very end to call his dad and say he was going to win. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the late, great Regis Philbin. Carpenter is a Gen Xer. I think he was born in like 70, 71. I did a video about him when I first started this channel almost 2 years ago now. My second birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks. But I did a video about him, and yes, he's a Gen Xer. So born either late 60s or early 70s. I can't remember. Gen X move. It's such a Gen Xer thing to do. Yeah, I don't need your help. I just want to let you know that I'm going to win the million. And just so you know, guys, with all of your recommendations, as we go back in time, like I started with 2010 to now, and then 2000 to now, now we're creeping around late 90s. But you know, it's just always up till now. We don't have to like stay in the 2010s or stay in the 2000s or stay in the 90s. I'm just trying to, for my own sanity, to kind of go through and organize this, just kind of for the discussion terms. We can go back that way. We could always include something like right now we're around the 2000 time frame, but we can still talk about something from 2010 or whatever, or 2020. So I'm just trying to organize this the best I can. All right. Yep. Don't need your help. I'm going to win. It's pretty good. Bennifer and Brangelina. But I need moments, guys. Remember, these are moments, memorable TV moments. So it can't just be a concept. Like, sure, we had Bennifer, but we also had, which isn't really a moment for me, but we had Jennifer Lopez's green dress at the MTV Movie Awards. That was in every magazine for the next 2 years. So, does that make sense? Hey, Addicted to Shoes, True Crime and the Truth. We are putting together our own suggestions. I'm making a list of the 100 most memorable TV moments according to Gen X. And so I'm taking suggestions. We're putting together a list, and I'm going to make a video out of all of our ideas for the top 100 moments. So right now we're brainstorming, and I'm taking suggestions, and then I'm going to go through and put the list together and make a video out of it. Let's see. Yeah, and we're especially right now focusing on things that weren't on the list from 96, because last week we were doing the list from the TV Guide. Oh, and I did have a comment from somebody that had the 2004 version of their memorable moments and told me like what the changes were, what were added, what was taken away. And I should go find that comment here in a bit. Oh. We're not doing a specific year. It's just moments in TV history. Yeah, AZ Coyote. I don't think I would definitely like to talk about some late night talk show moments and SNL moments. Is there a moment from Conan's stint on the Tonight Show? Maybe him just taking over day one, or maybe his last show when he got taken off after, what was it, like 3 months? Something along those lines. So Conan takes over the Tonight Show. For a few days. Let's see. This is really getting stupid. Why is this getting stupid? I'm sorry if it's not going the way you think it should. I agree, Robert. We're not there yet on as far as my years going, but I'll go ahead and put it on there. Live Aid. Al Gore changing his mind about conceding. We'll definitely have to do something along those lines. The 2000 election, the hanging chads. Al Gore concedes and then doesn't. I remember going to bed that night thinking that Bush had won and then waking up and they're like, no. Let's see. People can't stay in the date ranges. They're suggesting things that aren't moments. I mean, we're just having some fun. We don't have to take it, we don't have to get too upset about it. I get it. It can get a little frustrating, but I'm having a hard time keeping up with all the comments are going so fast, so I'm doing my best. Ken Jennings Jeopardy winning streak. I love that. Whoops. Jeopardy winning streak. Where was the other one that I saw that I was like, yes. Oprah's You Get a Car. That was a whole clusterfuck. Everybody gets a car that you have to pay taxes on. I'm having a hard time keeping up. Let's try to stick right now with like the late 90s onward. I'll get back to the 80s and the stuff that was on the list earlier, because there's still going to be quite a few things from the list that we already went through that's going to make it to our list, obviously. All right, let's go over what we got going on here. Dale Earnhardt's death. I need to put that on there and just put his name, his death. And hanging chads. Okay. Are there any commercials? Are there any major commercials? I saw somebody write, and I had this in my notes. Bud Light's What's Up commercial. What's up? So many Bud Light commercials I could put on the list. Late 90s Drew Barrymore taking your top off on Letterman. I thought it was late 90s too, because somebody mentioned it last week, and I was like, hadn't happened yet in the 96 list, but I think it happened in like 95. So I think that's a good suggestion. Drew Barrymore flashes David Letterman. The Budweiser frogs, another one. Head on. Apply directly to your forehead. That's funny. Chefs, great googly moogly. Most interesting man in the world. That was a good one. Steve Urkel finally kissing Laura. It should have been a moment, but I don't think it was a moment. It was so late into the season. Had they already moved over to CBS by then? They might have been on. Was it still on a TGIF at that time? It should have been a moment, but I don't think it was. Yeah, Ellen coming out on her show would probably be one to put on there. Definitely can go on the brainstorm Ellen coming out. Definitely deserves a consideration. Paris Hilton's first TMZ episode when LAPD let her go scot-free. I was thinking more of the Simple Life that she did with Nicole Richie. That's hot. It was so ridiculous. Oh, in the 2000s, what do we think about the Lost premiere? Because I remember that premiere being epic. Now, regardless of what happened the rest of the series, that premiere was insanity. Were there any cliffhangers in 2000s TV shows? I can't think of anything. Steve becomes Stefan. Steve becomes Stefan. That's not a bad one. Hell yes for Lost. Every season of Lost ended with a cliffhanger. True. Oh, what about the premiere of Mad Men? I think I saw somebody write that one on here. Shows that just all of a sudden right out the gate were just like game changers in TV. Just really memorable stuff, Joseph, $4.99. Thank you so much. Boy Meets World finale. Mr. Feeney at the end saying, "I love you all. Class dismissed." I love that. I love that so much. Boy Meets World finale. Final scene. Yeah, we put Game of Thrones Red Wedding on here. I've got one more super chat. Thank you, Joseph. We need a montage. We always need a montage. Yeah, I think this video is going to end up being a montage. We saw that one. Let's see. We got the Kanye one. Got the Jessica one. Oh, Chris, $2. Thank you. Tyson bites Holyfield. Douglas knocks Tyson out. Definitely. Both of those deserve to go into consideration. Tyson bites Holyfield. And then Douglas knocks him out. Thank you so much. Good suggestion. Yeah, because we definitely have to. I can't not talk about sports. What was on pay-per-view? I mean, I guess a TV moment's a TV moment, but I gotta take things like that into consideration. Ranagato 4768 Zack Attack's song "Friends Forever." I was gonna put Saved by the Bell's Jesse's song. I'm so excited on here. It's early 90s, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it on here. Melrose Place, Kimberly rips off her wig. Right on. We can get into some more 90s things. So now 90s and forward. Melrose Place, Kimberly rips off her wig. Whoops. And I was gonna say on Felicity when Felicity cuts her hair. That's a must. Maybe I should spell her name right. 1996 Olympics in Atlanta, the bombing. Olympic bombing. And then definitely Princess Diana in 97. The death of Owen Hart over the edge. That was in Kansas City. Was that on television? That wasn't on television, was it? Oh, okay. Kelly Stills Dylan from Brenda. Ooh. That's not a terrible. I don't know. Should we do the moment or yeah. Okay, we'll do that moment because just the premiere of 90210 wasn't as groundbreaking as it became later on. Buffy. What about Buffy? The musical episode. I don't hate that idea. Ooh, was Malice at the Palace televised? That's not a terrible idea. Arsenio interviews Farrakhan. That's not terrible. What other Arsenio? Yeah, give me some more Arsenio moments. Because we're gonna have to put OJ verdict or OJ or Bronco chase or both. I mean, they both were such memorable TV moments. The Sopranos finale. If it's I have it written down here in my notebook, so I don't know if I have it on here yet. So let's write it down. Did I put Sopranos finale on here? I did. Ooh, Jim Henson's final interview on Arsenio. Good one. I love that as well. Final interview, Arsenio. Woo! Pam and Tommy's tape. That wasn't on TV. That was in the back room at Movie Gallery when I worked there. Seinfeld finale, definitely. What else do I have? What about the Cheers finale? Do you think the Cheers finale still holds for most memorable TV moment? Oh, Bill Clinton. Yeah, playing saxophone on Arsenio. How could they not put that in the did they put that in the list from last week? That was such a big moment. Yes, it's memorable because it was lame, but it's still memorable. It was a big deal. Yeah, we got to put the contest back on here. That's what got kicked us off last week. Okay. You forgot The Simple Life, and that's hot. I think it should go. I think it should go on there. The Simple Life. That's hot. Okay, hold on. I got one. I'll let you guys decide if it is let me get it. I'll let you guys decide if it should be considered. Hold on. Because I haven't been showing you guys any videos. Let's see if this works.
Once again, Ashlee Simpson.
On a Monday, I am waiting. Tuesday.
You guys, I remember watching this live. Oh, come on. Again, this is not great moments or terrible moments. This is just memorable. They're just like, yeah, same war life. The moment I saw it happen, I was like, yeah, oh, I just witnessed something here. Oh my God. Goodness gracious. All right, Ashlee Simpson, SNL. Both her and her sister are going to be on here. Both Ashley and Jessica are going to make the list. I'm just going to tell you that up front. Hold on. Jessica Simpson, tuna or chicken?
Is this chicken what I have, or is this fish? I know it's tuna, but it says chicken by the sea. That's stupid. What?
Nick just looks at her like, are you kidding me right now? Oh, Chris Baker, $2. I can't believe I forgot Michael Phelps. Good one. Was that 08 or was that 12? I don't remember. Ah, yes. Jessica, were you here last week? Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. The whole Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan fiasco. Last week it was on the list last week, and we watched well, not the knee thing because that wasn't on television. But I mean, we got to hear Nancy do the why on the news. But the moment that was on the list last week was when Tanya went out to do her long routine, and her skate broke, the laces, her skate laces broke, and she started crying, missed her first jump, and asked to get a do-over, and she got the do-over. So we'll put that definitely back on the list. Tanya Harding gets a do-over. Do-over. Hey, Chris, $2. Thank you so much. John Van de Velde losing the British Open. I don't know what that is. I'll put it on the list for the super chat and I will look into it. But I don't know what it is. I'm assuming that's golf, British Open, but I don't know who John Van de Velde is. When was that? Let's see. David Koresh, we had that last week, the Waco fire, so we'll definitely put that back on the list. The Bill Clinton, which Monica Lewinsky Bill Clinton thing should we do? Maybe we probably should do the SNL sketch of the Bill Clinton Monica Lewinsky thing. The did not have sexual relations with that woman. So Bill Clinton's denial. And then SNL Clinton Lewinsky. And what about the SNL cowbell sketch? Amy Fisher, Joey Buttafuoco. Okay. They're 3 TV movies. The Amy Fisher case. Oh man, the William Kennedy Smith trial. Taking it back. Taking me back to the day. That was, what was that? Mid-90s? William Kennedy Smith trial. I'm trying to keep up, guys. I really am. The dueling Amy Fisher movies. I like that. Well, that's what we'll call it. The dueling Amy Fisher movies. Because Drew Barrymore played her in one of the movies, and then I think Alyssa Milano was her, and I can't remember who else played her, but it was pretty big deal. Sinead O'Connor, SNL, thank you. I'm trying to keep up, everybody. I really am. And then again, once we get through all this, we're gonna watch some of this stuff. Ooh, I can see Russia from my house. That was a pretty big one. People to this day conflate what Sarah Palin actually said with what Tina Fey said. That was probably the last time SNL was relevant, like politically. Is that Luca on the screen? No, that's Nick. That's what's his name from 98 Degrees? Jessica Simpson's ex-husband. I can't think of his name. But that was from the Jessica Simpson chicken or tuna thing. Okay, here's the thing though, Matt. If I go with Obama winning the presidency, if I step into politics at all, I can't say Obama and not go Trump. And then we're going to go into a whole world that I don't know if I want to go into that world. So we got to be really careful with when we talk about politics and political moments. You know what I'm saying? Because something big for one person, that's not a universal thing. Politics. We're looking for some cultural moments that we all remember. I don't know. I get nervous about that kind of stuff. Yeah, and that leads to Jay's exactly. Like we gotta be careful with let's just avoid the presidency stuff. We can do something like Iran Contra or that kind of a thing, but let's stay away from presidential elections. I think that's probably a good rule. Jessica, love you, girl. $5. I have to go soon, but before I do, would you throw on the Randy Johnson exploding bird clip? Absolutely. Good deal. Randy Johnson hits. It's still the first thing that comes up on the YouTube search. I love that so much. Thank you, Jessica. Like the timing for this to happen is so insane. Like we're gonna slow it down here. I can't really go frame by frame on YouTube. I mean, just look at that. One boom. Alive, dead. Was that from Tommy Boy or was that from no, that's from Black Sheep. Let's watch it again. Oh, they're gonna slow it down here in the video. Nice. Boom, look at that. Yeah. Crazy. Like you could not do that again if you tried. Like what it would take is insane. All right. Yes. Ooh, thank you, Teddy Strong Bear. Mark McGuire hitting 62 is going to go on the list. That was a big night for me and my friends. Big night. So, and it was on Fox, made it a national game because he was going to hit. I mean, because he was about, his next homer was 62. So we're doing, I don't care about steroids. Don't care about all that stuff. You still have to hit the ball. I loved the whole summer of '98 when McGuire and Sosa were battling it out. Oh, that was so much fun. Ooh, Curt Schilling bloody sock game. Good one. Was that the 2004 World Series? Was that their first World Series? Because I don't think I put the Red Sox on here, and I need to. Beef at the Source Awards. Which one? Hulk Hogan turning heel in '96 is a pretty big moment. Okay. I don't disagree. Hulk Hogan turning heel. I don't disagree at all. 86 Game 6. Yeah, we're getting back to the 80s here. Let's hold off on. We'll put Buckner on there, but let's hold off for getting into the 80s just yet. Let's go through the 90s. Make sure we get everything. What about hey B-Boy DK 1974. Hello. Earthquake at the 89 World Series. Absolutely. I can't believe that wasn't on the list from TV Guide. Okay. Blair Witch Project. I mean, is that a TV? That's not really a TV moment. That was a theater moment. Yeah, hard to isolate a specific moment, but Puck and Pedro on the Real World was huge for MTV. Yeah, you're not wrong. And we need to have something about the Real World. Puck and Pedro, the Real World. I saw somebody say Jersey Shore and Snooki. Was that really that memorable? should I even acknowledge the Jersey Shore and all those crazy millennials? Let me know what you think, because I am going to go back through and I want to make these a little bit taller. I'm going to go back through and read this. Tall. There we go. So if I don't actually see your comment tonight, like if I don't acknowledge it or whatever, I do go back and read your comments, and I do replay things and watch, and so I will take everybody's comments into consideration for the list. And then the members might help me. I think that I might have the members help me rank them. That's probably what I will do. Yeah, I put Survivor on the list. I put the finale, the Rats and Snakes, and then Richard winning the $1 million. That was such a big deal. Newhart's finale. We'll get there. We're still in the 90s to current day, so we're not to the 80s yet. Papa's got a brand new excuse on Fresh Prince. That wasn't the finale, it was just an episode, but yes. Papa's got a brand new excuse, Fresh Prince. Any shows like from the 90s, like when ER was the first drama that medical drama that just changed television. So like if it's a television changing moment, would you consider something like that? Or even we have the finale of Friends, or what about the premiere of Friends? Ooh, what about this episode of Friends? Hold on. Friends, we love it or hate it, Friends was a cultural juggernaut. Let's see. We'll watch just a little clip of it because I don't want to get in trouble.
Hey, wish me luck. Oh, good luck.
Good luck. And I'm still right.
So not true. What?
She's mad because I know today's her laundry day, and that means she's wearing her old lady underpants.
I can check that for you.
So the one where everyone finds out would be the one that would rival this. But this is called the one with the embryos. I consider this probably the best, not probably, this is the best episode of Friends in their 10 season run, in my opinion.
I just can't believe that you think that you and Chandler know me and Rachel better than we know you.
Well, we do. You can only eat Tic Tacs and even numbers.
Yeah, what's that about?
And you, Ross, I believe if you check Rachel's bag, you will find a half-eaten box of cookies in there.
You're good. These are not.
Jessica, $5. Thank you so much. I'm lagging something terrible, so going to call it a night. Take care, Natalie. Thanks for all your hard work entertaining us. Oh, thank you so much, Jessica, and you are very welcome. I'm sorry you're lagging so bad. I hope it's not me on my end. I do my live streams with Wi-Fi, and I know that's not optimal situation, so I hope it's not me. Well, have a good night, Jessica. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, Chris. So go real quick, guys. I missed this one. So you're talking about Jean Van de Velde losing the British Open, had a 3-shot lead going into the last hole. Really interesting. Okay, I'm going to look into that. $5. Thank you again, Chris. At the 1992 Winter Olympics, Tanya Harding's song was "People Are Still Having Sex." It was an instrumental version. She got 4th place. Really? That's interesting. I did not know that. We watched her night. It was 94, right? Was the Kerrigan year. We watched that last week. The first part of her performance, but yeah, That whole Kerrigan Harding thing was a trip. All right. Let's watch a little bit more of this.
So not impressed. Everybody snacks when they shop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Ross, how many items left in that bag?
5.
Okay, $10 says that we can name every item in that bag.
How many guesses do you get?
6.
Challenge extended.
Deal.
Challenge accepted.
All right. We'll start with apples.
We'll be starting with apples.
Ross turns into a game show host immediately. Friends was one of those shows because, you know, it started my senior year in high school, 94, 95. And it was on all through college, right? And then post college, and I was in my 20s. So we watched all of it. And then it was on in reruns like mad. So my roommate in college would always have it on in the background if there was nothing else on. We'd have Friends reruns when she had control of the television. So I've seen a lot of Friends, and this is by far my favorite one.
Stop that now.
Yes.
Okay. Tortilla chips, yogurt.
Diet soda,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
orange juice.
No, there's no orange juice in there. We win.
They have another guess.
Okay, well, we won that one.
Okay. The last thing.
Oh.
No, not for like another 2 weeks.
Joey was on point. Ooh, that reminds me. I feel like I wish the Community episode of Remedial Chaos Theory would qualify, but I don't think enough people watched it. But I love Community, but never mind.
I got it. Scotch tape.
How did you know she would buy Scotch tape?
Well, we used up theirs last night making scary faces.
Oh, man.
All right, $10. Fork it over. Cough it up. Pay the piper. Give me it.
That does not mean you know us better. I want a rematch. Yeah, none of these stupid grocery questions. Real personal questions. Yeah.
So Ross makes a game for those of you that haven't seen it. And it's pretty much the greatest scene in the history of Friends when they play a game to who knows each other the best. And of course, the TV guide is sent to Chandler Bong. We all know that. Hey, AZ Coyote, you know that I traveled around the country and followed Dave Matthews Band in 2003 for like 74 shows. What is Chandler's job exactly? Oh, you guys. That one is epic. Community counts. Let's see. Friends, the one with the embryos. And then Community, Remedial Chaos Theory. It's so good. It's so good. Roseanne Halloween episodes. I would agree with you on that one. I'll go with the first one. Boo. Roseanne's first Halloween episode. What about The Simpsons? The Simpsons have been on forever, but it was so it was so groundbreaking at the time. Yeah, Seinfeld, The Contest. We watched that last week. They got me kicked off the stream because we watched too much of it at once. I didn't pause it fast enough. But Seinfeld's The Contest is on here. So I have Seinfeld's. Where is it at? Man, I hate when I do that. I just saw it. It's on here. We have a big list. Look at this list already. It's going to be really hard to narrow it down to 100. House of Horrors. Yeah, but which House of Horrors are The Simpsons? Agreed, Talia. Agreed. I mean, anything from X-Files, the Twin Peaks premiere, I think maybe should be in there. Treehouse of Horrors for The Simpsons, okay. Smoky Man from the X-Files. All the predictions the Simpsons got right through the years. That would be a tough one for me to go through and edit. And how memorable they're memorable, I guess, in hindsight. Roseanne singing the national anthem. Was that a memorable TV moment or just a memorable culture moment? Was that on TV? It could be a very specific moment. Like last week they had Sam and Diane's first kiss on Cheers contest. Roseanne with the two Beckys. That's not a terrible one. I like that. They had the two Darrens in the TV Guide 96 list. Let's see. I'm trying to go back and look at what you guys have. There's just so many. There's so many iconic things, guys. Ooh, Michael Scott leaving The Office. It's worth consideration. Or even when Pam and Jim get together. Pam and Jim's kiss. I'm trying to keep up, everybody. Who Shot Mr. Burns? That was on the list from last week. Anything from South Park? You know, or the Daily Show, or I'm trying to think what else in the 90s would have been made a mark as far as the launch of the WB network. I'm gonna have to figure out what moment I would quantify out of that, how memorable what moment from that would be memorable. Terrence and Phillip. Butters is funny as hell. Trapped in the Closet episode's pretty great. Dawson's Creek pilot. The first Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Dawson's Creek pilot. I like that for the WB. Dawson's Creek pilot, and then later on we'll have Felicity's haircut. The Mormon episode of South Park is pretty good. David Letterman hosting the Oscars. So many. This is going to take me a long time to get through. Jen's death. We could do just the Dawson's Creek finale as well. Gilmore Girls. Which episode of Gilmore Girls? The premiere? Jack Palin's push-ups? The Oscars? You guys are good. Yeah, end of the year video, baby. Ooh, the Today Show discussing the internet for the first time. Yeah, I've played that clip before. That's not... I like that. It definitely deserves consideration. It's hard to know, like, how to quantify it because, like, they're memorable when we look back on certain moments, but were they memorable at the time? Like, you don't know that that's going to be a memorable moment moving forward, if that makes any sense. Am I making any sense? Oh, yes, Billy Crystal mimicking Hannibal Lecter at the Oscars. All right. Let's get back into the 80s. Cheers finale, I think I asked about and I didn't write it down. What about Frederick's first word on Cheers? That was pretty memorable. I'll put it at least in consideration. Saint Elsewhere finale, yes. Yeah, Oscars are bad with their copyright as Disney, but if you cut it right, you know, if you just put a couple seconds, you just can't play long scenes, you know, you just have to cut it right. The Day After. Yeah, that's on my list as well. I would put The Day After and V, the miniseries. Johnny Carson retired. Yeah, A Bet Sings to Johnny. We watched that last week. It was so good. I completely 100% agree. The Newhart finale, we talked about that. How about CNN becomes a thing, like really like becomes relevant. They become a thing in 81, but CNN becomes relevant with the first Gulf War, the bombing of Baghdad. Ooh, 1997 Mr. Rogers Emmy speech. I love that so much. I wanted to find something with Mr. Rogers. And then, of course, Mr. Hooper Dies will be on here as well. Ooh, I'm trying to keep up, guys. I'm trying. Chris, $5. Thanks again. Final show for great anchors and hosts. Letterman, Bob Barker, Alex Trebek, Walter Cronkite. Most memorable Cheers is Cliff on Jeopardy. That is my favorite Cheers episode. I love Cliff on Jeopardy. So good. All right. Let's definitely do Bob Barker's last episode. Excellent choice. Dave Letterman's last. Yeah, because we'll get to mention Norm Macdonald that way. Alex Trebek's last episode. Love it. Man. Guys, I might have to make this like a top 250. Let's see. Cliff on Jeopardy. We're not ranking them right now. We're given ideas for the most memorable TV moments, and then I'm going to put together a list and rank them and make them into a video. This is going to be my year-end video for 2025. Because TV's pretty much dead, and I don't think that we're going to have any memorable TV moments ever again. The monoculture is gone. Now, it used to, 30, 40, 50, 100 million people would watch something, but that doesn't happen anymore. Maybe with the Super Bowl, but even then, it's just not the same. Yeah, definitely Avalon Angel. The Challenger will be number 2 on my list. I think I already put it up. Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. I wrote it down. Let's see what I have written down that maybe we haven't said anything yet. Baby Jessica from the 80s. I think somebody mentioned that earlier. That's a definite must. Again, we're doing memorable moments. The Adam movie goes on for me. It was so memorable. The return of Pee-wee after his controversy on the MTV Awards. We watched that last week. Michael Jackson's Thriller video. How do we feel about that one? Al Capone's Vault. Good one. Thank you. Al Capone's Vault. I'm gonna go ahead and put the Michael Jackson Thriller video on here. Okay. Yep, Challenger and 911 are in my thumbnail. Thank you, Vizak. Ooh, I know my first name is Steven. That's not, I like that. Oh, yeah, when Geraldo got hit with the chair on his show. Yeah, chat's had some great submissions tonight. Whoop. Yes, we do like our based on a true story movies. Eddie Rascal Haskell, former child stars on talk shows, was really big in the 90s. I've actually been saving some episodes as they've come up on my YouTube feed. So we're gonna watch some of those in the future and on a future live stream. Miracle on Ice, yes. I still think that Charles and Diana's wedding should go on this, despite how things turned out. Ooh, Death of River Phoenix. How would I put that on a TV moment? I don't necessarily disagree with you, but how would I turn that into a TV moment? OJ Verdict is definitely on the list. Miracle on Ice, I put on there. No, about the 1984 commercial. Any other Super Bowl commercials? 1984, Where's the Beef should go on there. We did What's Up. What's Up? Entertainment Tonight clips for the coverage of River Phoenix. Okay. MTV banning Madonna's Justify My Love video, and then the Nightline showed it. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Video, Nightline shows Madonna's Justify My Love. I remember that. What about Whitney's Crack is Whack interview with Diane Sawyer? Bob Ross and his Happy Trees. I like it. I'm trying to keep up. Super Bowl Shuffle is a memorable video, but I don't know if I would call that a TV moment. Who Shot JR? Definitely. And then, of course, Bobby in the Shower as well. Those still make my list. Cindy Crawford Pepsi commercial. Yes. I had that one down here too. We are all on the same page here, guys. Whew. Yeah. 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 Bobby in the Shower was on the list as well. Okay. I'm trying to keep up. Oh, man. Whitney Houston's national anthem at the Super Bowl. I'm going to put that on here. I want to watch that. That was in 1991, right after the Gulf War started. This was so cool. Oh, warning. You're going to break the law. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that.
Anthem will be followed by
Heidi games go back, what, 70s, late 60s? I'll write it. I'll write it down. We're not to that time period yet.
flyover of F-16 jets from the 56th Tactical.
We Are the World. I love that so much. We Are the World. She's so beautiful in this. This is so good. You're crying. I haven't even started yet. Oh no, Bats, babe. Get out the tissues, everybody. I'm sure this is probably copyrighted, even though it's a national anthem. This was actually released as a single. Like it was sold like as a cassette single. It's on the radio. Ooh, Ray Charles' anthem of the Super Bowl was good too. Live Aid's on the list. Live Aid's on the list. Ooh, I've fallen and I can't get up. That's definitely a memorable moment. On the list. Absolutely blow the sucker out of the water here. This is so good. Oh. I'm gonna pause it for a few seconds so we don't get in trouble, and then I'm gonna play it out the rest of the song because I want to hear her just absolutely kill it. This is so beautiful. I love this so much. Amazing. Tears. Absolute tears. Oh my god, are we talking about the creepy baby from Ally McBeal? You guys. You guys are terrible, but you're not wrong. Creepy baby from Ally McBeal. That was good. Oh yeah, the one moment in time for Whitney. The Olympics. Mean Joe Green's Coke commercial. We're in the 70s now, but that's okay. I'll put it down. All right. At this point, just give me everything you got. Doesn't matter the time period. I'm going to go back through your oh yeah, Carrie Strug. I'm just going to go back through your comments. Make sure I can catch up as many as I can. Beavis introduces the Great Cornholio. We got to do something with Beavis and Butthead, right? Where's the beef? Janet's wardrobe malfunction. I think we already have that on here. Michael's moonwalk on Motown 25. It definitely goes on the list. Motown 25. Guys, this video is going to be amazing. What's going to be really fun is clipping it just right where it looks good edit-wise and also gets through copyright checks. Do you think MTV's premiere is worthy of MTV memorable or TV memorable moment? Because hardly anybody had cable at the time and not very many people watched it. But in hindsight, it's one of those things that's like just a big deal. Oh yeah. The Berlin Wall coming down. The fall of the Berlin Wall. And David Hasselhoff singing his freedom song. Okay, so MTV Video killed the radio star. And it's a moment we've all seen. True. I still probably should put the moon landing on here. The ending of analog television. Is there a moment where they switch that we can find? Fonzie jumping the shark. That's on my list. Munich Olympics, yes. Luke and Laura's wedding. MASH finale. I already have the Newhart finale. What about the Little House on the Prairie finale where they blow up the town? I'm trying to keep up. Royal Wedding, it's on there. We are in the last 2 weeks of Nielsen Homes. It's crazy. You say yes on Little House? Now, which royal wedding? Do you go Charles and Diana or do you go Will and Kate? Moldavian Massacre Dynasty. We had the fight between Crystal and Alexis last week. That was fun to watch. Charles and Diana for sure. Chris, $5. Thank you. 1972 Olympic men's basketball gold medal game is still the worst screw job by the referees in the history of sports. Everybody saw it too. You're not wrong. So not just the terrorist stuff, but the basketball gold medal game. That was crazy. Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Well, confusion reigns, but the United States still, they have that 1-point lead, 50-49, as a result of two.
We got a new member. Novel Night 420. Thank you. Appreciate you joining.
Sure pack foul shots by Doug Collins of Illinois State. Now the clock shows 3 seconds. There is time for the.
So the men's team was up by one. United States was up by 1. And there's 3 seconds left in the game, right?
Russians to go to their big man, Alexander Belov. They're going to try. Alexander Belov between 2 American defenders. Back there with him, Jim Ford and McMillan. And the Russian team has robbed Alexander Belov. And this time it is over.
Word Life, CW, got to cut out. This was fun. Thank you so much for doing this, and I can't wait to see the finalists. Thank you so much. It's going to be neat to see. I'm going to figure out a good way to edit it all together, but I agree. I think this is going to be a neat video. Thank you. Mod abortion episode. I'll put it on the list. Same with like Edith's 50th birthday. I'll put them on there. And then I personally, as a Gen Xer, over Maud's abortion and Edith's 50th birthday, where she gets assaulted, as a Gen Xer, I would put when the dad dies on Good Times. Like, that was super memorable. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the possibility list. A labor of love video, definitely. Took 3 resets of the clock for the Russians to win, and to this day, no one from the U.S. will accept the silver medal. In fact, a few have it in their wills that it will never happen. Wow. That's crazy. A lot of the 70s stuff was before most of us, but you got to remember Gen X goes back to 1961, according to some. So, and we watched a lot of that stuff in reruns, so we can't just, disregard the 70s or the 60s for that matter. I mean, the 60s had, the Beatles on Ed Sullivan and, that kind of stuff. So, and the moon landing, and then like Kennedy's funeral, John at the funeral. So, and Ruby, shooting, Oswald. So, like, there's still things that we can talk about. Cosell and John Lennon's death. That's good. Got to have a Monday Night Football thing on here. Let's see. Let's watch James Evans' death on Good Times. Heath. Not opposed to that at all. We are going to have a Battle of Network Stars night on a live stream. Absolutely. We're going to watch like a whole episode. Oh my God. There's one more thing that I forgot to tell, that I for a 2000s one that we'll talk about after this after we watch this clip. Are you talking about, did you watch my video that my sneak preview to my new video? Because I talked about this. I mentioned it. I don't have the footage on the video yet, but I did mention it. Yeah, Norman Lear. I know. Out of nowhere with this, did they? Like, nobody was expecting it. I was super little when I watched reruns because this was on before I was born, but I watched reruns and I had no idea it was happening. And when it happened, it was just like, wait, what? Out of freaking nowhere. And I know it was because John Amos had issues with the direction of the show, because he didn't want it to be all about JJ and his dynamite. He wanted it to be a more, like, I guess, real, accurate representation of a family and not just always on JJ's antics. And so he got into it with Norman Lear, and then Norman Lear was like, fine, we just won't have you on the show anymore. Oh, yeah, cue the waterworks. Oh, do you guys remember getting telegrams back in the day? That was pretty much going by the wayside by the time I was growing up. There was still some every once in a while, but it was mostly we could do long distance calls by then pretty easily. Who sent that letter? I don't know, probably the police. Yeah, silent end credits. You're not wrong. Yeah, we watched Ashley Simpson on SNL not too long, well, like about 30 minutes ago. That's on the list. Milli Vanilli on SNL? Was Milli Vanilli ever on SNL? Let's see. Make sure the dating game guy. I don't think I'm going to put that on the list. That was pretty dark, though. Oh, I got some. Chris, $2. Fonzie jumps the shark and gave us the term. Absolutely. And I definitely put it on the list already. I completely 100% agree with you. 100%. $5 more. You're spoiling me, Chris. Henry Blake gets killed on MASH. I was 3 or 4 and can remember it. Also, there was a moment when Archie Bunker cries after Edith's death. All right. Definitely. I had the MASH finale, but I think Henry Blake's death is also definitely deserves consideration. And then Archie cries after Edith's death. I'll look that up and see what I can find out about that moment. Thank you so much. I appreciate the suggestions. Sinead O'Connor, did I put that on here already? If not, I'm going to go ahead and write that down again. Sinead O'Connor, SNL. What are we suggesting? Michael or Magic Johnson announcing AIDS. He has AIDS. Yeah. What about, we got the Michael moment. I feel like a Michael moment would be, what Michael moment? His 6th championship? Would probably be where it should go. Ooh, Mike Tyson ear bite. Was that pay-per-view or was that actually on television? Ooh, yeah, Beatles on Ed Sullivan. I'll put on here. How about Britney, Christina, and Madonna, The Kiss on MTV in the 2000s? I think that should probably go at least consideration. There was one more from that time period that I had in my mind that I wanted to bring up, and I forgot what it was. It was pay-per-view. Okay. The day after the V, we already talked about that. Let me go through what I have written down. We have a Mr. Rogers one, Friends, Cheers, Twin Peaks, X-Files. I want to make sure that we haven't missed anything. How about this? Hold on. Let me bring it up. This was in 1997. What do you think about this one? You guys still watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? It was a big deal when I was growing up. Whoa! 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 Never watched the Macy's Parade? Really? What kind of Thanksgiving traditions do you guys have? We always watch the Macy's Parade in the morning, and then we watch football. Of course, I would usually be helping to cook, but I was always in there watching football as well. I go back and forth. Whoa. Whoa. You're like, hold on for dear life. WKRP, definitely. Turkey drop. It's in consideration. Like, hold it, hold it, hold it. It was so windy. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. I guess this would have been a bit traumatic for the kids. I was like 19 or 20 when this happened. We were laughing. Like, oh no. Yeah, I wonder if they're like, before they go out on this parade route, like, I wonder how trained these people are in the art of carrying a big, ginormous balloon through New York City. Like, do they have an emergency protocol if something bad happens? Absolutely. The lady says, just cut the strings. I don't think you would have cut the strings at this point. I think you would have flattened that baby out. They're cutting him open like they're performing a surgery on Barney on live television. Down with Barney. we can't laugh, but we have to. I'm sorry that I'm laughing. Womp womp. And there you go. The Barney murder. You guys really crack me up with your comments. Okay. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything that I wanted to make sure. Oh. For something more recent, I had this as a question mark because we talked about, is there anything, do we even count streaming? But Squid Game was watched by like 1 billion people. Would you consider, A, do you consider streaming television, and B, would you include Squid Game? Oh, we got to do Mary Tyler Moore, the Chuckles. We got to put that on the list. A, yes, and B, yes. Yes, yes, no. Tiger King as well. Leave Britney Alone was a viral video, but I wouldn't put it on a TV list. If no pay-per-view or cable, we're allowing cable, but pay-per-view, I haven't decided yet. But if we don't do pay-per-view, I think you're right, no streaming. Who Shot Mr. Bones? Definitely. Well, it's not just about if it's for Gen X. It's just about in our lifetime, in our memories. You know what I'm saying? Keep it Gen X stuff. I mean, a lot of this stuff's not Gen X. Howard Cosell announces Lennon's death on Monday Night Football. You know what I'm saying? It's the Gen X lifetime. It doesn't have to be like Gen X. It doesn't have to be made for us or include us in any way. It's just, in our lifetime, the Gen X lifetime. Let's watch a commercial.
Able to pick up good yardage on the play. The best part of this defense is their defensive line and their interior
Hello?
linebackers.
Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you? Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud. True. True. What's up? Yo, who's that? Yo, pick up the phone. Hello? What's that? What's up?
Yo, where's Dookie?
Yo, Dookie. Yo.
What's that?
What's that?
Hold on. Hello?
So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a bud. True.
Be honest, did you guys do that with answering a phone around this time? I think we all did it at least once. I just saw one. Hold on. Yeah, Who Shot Mr. Burns definitely is in there. Oh, Kurt Loder announcing Kurt Cobain's death. That needs to go on the list. Absolutely. Now remember, this is just weird. This is just the idea list. So I will be putting I will be ranking and putting the list together myself for the video. So right now you guys are just giving me ideas and I will take them into consideration as I make the list. I'll probably have the members help me to make the list as well. Real Men of Genius. I'm actually making a video about the Real Men of Genius ad campaign because it was targeted at Gen X. It was right when Gen X turned, like, right when we were in our 20s. The youngest of us were turning 21. So Gen X was all in their 20s when that ad campaign came out. Selena's death. How would we put that? I guess just the announcement on the news, maybe? I'll put it on the list. Should 3 Mile Island be on the list? Possibly. I mean, is there a memorable moment about it? Again, it's not just an event. It has to be, there's some kind of a TV moment associated with it. Susan Lucci wins an Emmy. I don't hate that either. Yeah, Sopranos finale, definitely. Where's the Beef commercial? Definitely. Baby Jessica, definitely. Oh, I remember that. New Kids at the Apollo. I don't know if that's as big of a TV moment as it is just for my own personal history, but Sex and the City finale. I'll put it on. I'll take it into consideration. I can't stand that show, but I can't ignore the fact that it was probably memorable for a lot of people. Chris, $5. They gave Charlie Chaplin an honorary Oscar in 1972. It was the longest standing ovation in Oscar history. Also, look up Gong Show Popsicle Twins. I'm very familiar with the Popsicle Twins. I'm very familiar with the Popsicle Twins. All right, I'll show this. I'll show it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one of the girls in this next act says her hobbies are boys and first aid. I guess that means that on weekends, she cruises Hollywood Boulevard in an ambulance. Thanks a lot, Mark. Here she is. Oh, I love this act. Oh, now this has some substance. It's about
Barris. What a character, that guy. Oh, a different view. I got your super chat. Give me just a second. I'll get there.
time we had substance on this show of fame. Here comes Have You Got a Nickel?
This is so wrong. Yeah, we watched The Unknown Comic or Gene the Dancing Machine. But this is awful. Yeah, Gone with the Wet with the Wind, Carol Burnett. Yeah, we're getting there.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm gonna go forward just a little bit here because I'm just a little uncomfortable.
Watch your head.
I know they I know they get gonged, as they should. Super cringe, right?
I love your lyrics. Funny little tune. Phyllis, what do you think of Have You Got a Nickel?
I don't understand it altogether.
A zero.
Exactly. Yeah, but we did the man show. I don't find it near as offensive, and it was on a member stream. You guys are awful. A different view, $5. Thank you so much. My dad, Frank Cole, was born November 13th, 1946. He turned 80 years old. Well, happy birthday to your dad. Natalie, did you receive my email? God bless you. I have not seen my emails all week long. I'm so sorry. I know I have some in there, but I haven't got to look at them yet. I think you sent one of the Halloween pictures, maybe. I'm so sorry that I haven't gotten there, but as soon as I do, I will send you a response. I'm just way behind on my emails this week. I've been really, really busy. But happy birthday to your dad. Thank you so very much. And I promise I will respond to your email this coming week. I'll get to it. I promise. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm going to take a break real fast and take care of my cat and dog. And while I'm gone, I'm going to show you the preview to my next video. I want you guys to see what I got cooking up. I taught myself a whole new editing system this week. I taught myself DaVinci Resolve. And it's awesome, but it's learning a whole new a piece of software can be a challenge. So it slowed me down a little bit, but that's okay. Let me get into the members only videos. Oh, I thought I put it in here. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. You hope you get to listen to your theme song tonight? We will. No natural selection video. We will. We'll get there. Franklin Hurley, 4665, $2. Thank you. Moonlighting. David and Maddie finally do it. We talked about that last week, and I agree. I'll put that on the list. Moonlighting. David and Maddie do it. On the list. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's all breathe for a moment. Let's take a break. And I promise you'll get to hear natural selection at some point in the night. I'll be here for another hour or two, so I'll play it for us. So this is what I'm working on with hopefully if I can get this done the next day or so, I'll have it posted by Sunday. But this is what I got cooking for you guys. Next video. Enjoy, and I will be right back. And please put in the comments in the chat what you think about it so far. I'm intrigued to hear your comments.
Good evening. My name is Michael Eisner, and I'm here to introduce the Disney Sunday Movie. Each week, we are going to present a new and original motion picture made especially for television and especially for you. We want to make Sunday night in Disney a family tradition once again. For my generation, Walt Disney brought fantasies to life. He brought our families closer together, and he helped shape our values. But more than anything else, he gave us unending joy, and he never failed to entertain us. For those of us responsible for carrying on this tradition, we have one goal, and that goal is very simple. We must do for this generation what Walt Disney did for past generations. And for you kids who are too young to remember Walt Disney, now it's your turn to have the same kind of fun that your parents had. So sit back, make yourself comfortable, and let's spend the evening together, your family and mine.
Generation X has a very unique history and experience when it comes to Disney. Our boomer parents grew up on the classics, with Walt himself at the center of the once iconic brand. Our millennial little brothers and sisters were blessed with the Disney Renaissance and Golden Era Disney Channel in the 90s. But Gen X, We got 70s and 80s Disney. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not a complaint, just an observation. And it recently occurred to me that the Gen X and Zennial experience with Disney is so very different from other generations that there is an entire subgenre of Disney movies that only 80s kids know about. These movies are such a big secret that they aren't even on Disney Plus. If you're an 80s kid like me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The made-for-TV Disney movies that were introduced each week by then CEO Michael Eisner, aka the Disney Sunday Movie, the brief revival of Disney's classic anthology series that aired on ABC for 3 seasons from 1986 to 1988. Hi, my name is Natalie, and this is my channel, My So-Called Gen X Life, where I talk about all things 70s, 80s, and 90s. And today's video is all about 80s Disney, specifically the Disney Sunday Movie. Now, for clarification, the Disney Sunday Movie was on ABC from 86 to 88, and then it jumped to NBC and changed its name to The Magical World of Disney, airing from 88 to 1990. You might remember this because this is where we got Parent Trap 3 and Parent Trap Hawaiian Honeymoon, which starred Hayley Mills and the Creel triplets. But in this video, I'm going to focus on the movies from the ABC years, which are also known as seasons 30, 31, and 32. I'm going to remind you of some titles you probably haven't thought about in a long time. And thanks to the channel Keeping Walt in Disney, every one of the movies I'm going to talk about is available on YouTube. And we're talking original airings with Eisner introductions and the OG commercials. It's absolutely glorious. If it wasn't for YouTube, these movies would forever be locked in the vault. So I am extremely grateful to Keeping Walt in Disney, and I have added links to each movie I will be talking about in the description below, plus each season's playlist. If you've got small kids or grandkids and need some family entertainment for the upcoming holidays, these Disney Sunday Movie playlists are an absolute treasure trove filled with hours of good stuff. Now, there are 77 episodes in total of the Disney Sunday Night Movie, and as much as I would love to talk about each and every one of them, I don't want this video to be 3 hours long and take me a month to make. So instead, I'm going to talk about my absolute favorites, and hopefully they're your favorites too. This is also a good time to point out that not every episode of the Disney Sunday Movie was made specifically for TV for the anthology series. Instead, each season was a collection of films that included Disney live-action theatrical releases, animated classics, and original movies made for the Disney Channel and VHS releases. During the Disney Sunday Night Movie years, some of the classics they aired on ABC included Mary Poppins, The Parent Trap, Swiss Family Robinson, and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. They also aired some modern 80s theatrical titles like The Journey of Natty Gann and Flight of the Navigator. One week, they showed a 70s theatrical release titled The North Avenue Irregulars, which I absolutely adored and never forgot about, so I had to mention it. It's about a preacher and a woman's church group who team up to fight organized crime. It stars Edward Herrmann, Barbara Harris, Karen Valentine, and Cloris Leachman. It's such a good time, and if you want to watch it, you can actually rent it on Amazon Prime Video. Okay, sorry for my tangent. Let's get back to the topic of this video. The original, made-for-TV Disney Sunday Night Movies. All right. What do you think, guys? Are you intrigued? Do you want to watch the rest of the video to find out which movies I talk about? Like, I have been watching these Disney movies all week long while writing this video and making it. You like it? Good. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so glad. So the movie, real fast before we get back to the list, the movie that sparked this was a movie called Rock and Roll Mom with Dyan Cannon. This was one of my favorite things from my childhood, and it like came into my head like a month ago for the first time in probably 35 years. And I was like, oh my God, what was that movie about Dyan Cannon when she was a mom and she becomes a rock star? And so I found it. And And I watched it, and then I found this channel that had every one of the Disney Sunday movies on it. And I was like, I got to make a video about this. Yep, Fuzz Bucket. Yep. So, I'm excited. I'm excited about this. Mr. Boogedy and the Bride of Boogedy. Yeah. So you guys see what I'm saying? The video is going to be called, well, I just had it here on the, on the screen. Disney movies only 80s kids know exist is the title of the video. So I'm super excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I don't know. I think this could end up spinning off like a second channel for me, just focused on 70s and 80s Disney, because it's such a weird era, and there's not really any videos or talk on the internet about it. You either get classic Disney or you get Disney Renaissance, millennial Disney. But yeah. People don't know Diane Cannon these days. Oh my God. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Yep. That's the Thanksgiving. I have it written down here somewhere because I talk about it. I'll find it. Where's it at? The Thanksgiving Promise is what it's called. You want to watch it? Good deal. Well, hopefully I'll have it done by Sunday. Brat Patrol as well as I mentioned Brat Patrol. There's one called well, where'd it go? We did Fuzzball. Oh, there's one with Keanu Reeves called Young Again. Cat in Outer Space. Yep. That's right. Here, I'll show you the promos for the Rock and Roll Mom and for Young Again. I just got to bring up the right stuff here. Good grief. Okay. YouTube. Rock and Roll Mom. And then we'll get back to the list. Here's the trailer.
Two-time Oscar nominee Diane Cannon got the rockin' pneumonia and the boogie woogie blues. She's a heavy metal mama with a beat all her own. And two teenage kids who just don't seem to understand.
Mom, people your age have brittle bones and shouldn't be dancing on counters.
She has a secret identity. A hit record. A hot new style. All the right moves. And the love of her life. She's Rock and Roll Mom, America's hottest new singing sensation. But the fun really begins when her secret identity is discovered. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. She's Rock and Roll Mom.
Rock and Roll Mom. You gotta love it. Young Again Disney movie. Do I have a trailer? Here I do. No, that's just 10 seconds. Here, I'll show you Keanu. After we watch this, we'll get back to our list. Oh no, you have a sick kitty. I'm sorry. I hope a kitty gets better.
I wish I was 17 again.
Why?
Did you say why?
Excuse me, I couldn't help overhearing your wish. Why
would you, because this Robert Urich supposed to be 40 years old and he wants to be 17 again. Do you want to be 17 again? Question of the night, guys. Do you want to, if you had the opportunity to be 17 again, would you go back?
anyone want to be that age again?
Yeah, well, wouldn't you?
No, not on your life.
It's a great age. No cares, no responsibilities, no worries.
Of course there were worries. You just don't remember them.
Like what?
Acne?
I never had acne.
How about school?
I love school.
Always being told what to do, no one to take you seriously.
Look, I remember what it was like. It was great. I was always happy. And another thing, I was in love.
Oh, that's another one. Love. Always getting your heart broken.
Not me.
Here's the thing about all of these movies on this playlist that I'm going to be putting on this video. All of them are from the original airing back in the 80s, and they all have the original Mike Eisner intros, and they all have the commercials. I'm literally, guys, these commercials are so good. I'm literally going to make a video just of the commercials because it's like, it's my childhood. It's unbelievable because they're like the best 80s kid commercials because they're all playing in the Disney Sunday Night Movie, right? It's high dollar commercial ad time. So it's all the best commercials. I mean to tell you, this is what I've been watching all week long.
I had the perfect girl.
Oh, yes. Laura Travis.
Yeah, Laura. She was the only... How do you know that?
Every man has a Laura. The one girl he can never get his mind off of.
Yeah, but how do you know that?
She's widowed now. It's a tragic thing. Her husband was so young.
How do you know that? Who are you?
I'm just an old man, relatively speaking.
Look, buddy, I want some answers. How come you know everything about me?
Oh, it's easy to know everything about you, Michael. Your story is a very old one. You're not happy with your life. You wish you could go back and start over, and if you could, you would do things differently. Am I right?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain.
Oh, what do you always want explanations for? They just get in the way. The world would be better off if people would forget about them.
Okay, then you're right.
Yeah, my mom had a huge crush on Robert Urich in the 80s as well. It was him and Tom Selleck. Those were her crushes, her TV crushes.
If I went back now knowing what I know, well, I wouldn't make so many mistakes and maybe my life would be different.
You're a lot smarter now, right?
Yeah, right.
There's still a lot you don't know, Michael. You think that the reasons for your unhappiness lie in the past. But maybe they lie in the present.
What is that supposed to mean?
There I go, babbling on. It's a terrible habit of mine.
Look at them. Look how happy they are. I remember how that feels. I've never felt as good since. I just want a chance to be like that again. Is that too much to ask?
Perhaps not.
I got to make sure I pause so we don't get kicked off of a live stream for something like this. We all know how it went with me and the Harlem Globetrotters on Gilligan's Island, so I got to be careful. All right, Robert Urich just had his talk in the bus. Let's see what happens.
Hey, kid, you getting off?
What did you call me?
I called you kid. This is the last stop, so you better be getting off.
Look at me. I'm a kid. I'm a kid.
You want a medal?
You won't believe it. I was just sitting here talking to this guy, and didn't you see that guy?
I had 6 passengers. The other 5 had sense enough to get off.
But he was there.
Come on, kid. I need my rest.
Right?
Crazy kids.
Oh, thanks, Roger.
Excuse me.
Whom do you wish to see?
I live here. Oh, me. My father lives here. You know him?
So this was before Bill and Ted. This was before all of his big movies. This was before he became a big star. Super chat alert. Okay. Chris Baker, again, $5. Boy, you're spoiling me tonight. I have 2 pyramid memories. William Shatner makes a mistake and throws the chair. Billy Crystal and a contestant win in 20 seconds in 1978. All right. Let's get back to the list of memorable moments. We're going to wrap this up. We'll do it for like another hour or so, and then we'll wrap it up. Because I think we got a really good list going, guys. I'm excited to see what this video turns into. Let's see. Billy Crystal pyramid record. So this was before it was the $25,000. This is when it was still the $20,000 pyramid. All right, let's watch.
Push-ups.
Exercises.
To be or not to be.
Shakespeare, Hamlet.
Patton.
Generals,
Custer.
Georgia.
8.
Numbers, figures.
Monkeys.
Things in a barrel.
Old flowers.
Wilted thing.
Woo! We'll have to watch the other one too. I don't remember the William Shatner one. The guy who on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire calls his dad. We watched that about an hour ago. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. Pyramid, William Shatner makes a mistake and throws the chair. Let's find out.
Happy for you. You got a chance now the 4th time around.
I'd like her to win. This is a $20,000 win coming up. If you get stuck, Bill, I may say to you, would you like to go on? Remember, that's a reminder time.
I don't know if this is the right one, but we'll find out.
I'll say no, and then whatever makes you happy. Stand by. Here's your first subject. Go.
Lipstick, pancake.
Cosmetics.
Do they not have the ties on the chair to keep their arms tied down?
Bonjour.
French phrases.
Auf Wiedersehen.
What you say to say goodbye? French phrases saying goodbye.
Turban, a horse,
Things in
a tent,
India?
sand,
Things in the desert. Things on the
oasis, carrying
Things on the caravan.
oil,
Things a camel.
oil, desert.
Things in the sheik has. Things in Arabia.
Boy, he's really struggling not to like. This is a hard game, though. I mean, there's stars that make it look so easy. Like Betty White was amazing. She made it look so easy. And Vicki Lawrence, amazing pyramid players. But man, like if you can't, the limits, and he's trying to get it out. He's trying. $20 says Bill is why they have the straps in the chairs afterwards. Yes.
Collecting stamps, woodwork.
Hobbies.
Cellars.
Things that are underneath the house.
Quiet corners in a restaurant. The blessed. Yes! I was going to say the Blessed Virgin, and that's what you would have known.
On behalf of the staff of the $20,000 pyramid, we'd like to present you with
The Virgin! We'll be right back. I am so sorry.
He's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
I was going to say the Virgin Mary. And I said the Blessed Virgin Mary.
Bill. Got the award today. We have a special award for you. It is the Foot in the Mouth Award.
I get it. I get an award for you. I get an award for you. I'd like you to take a seat.
Oh!
We'll see you tomorrow. For now, so long.
Easy there, naughty William Shatner. That was good. That was good. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. And Franklin, I didn't mean to gloss over this super fast, but moonlighting David and Maddie finally do it. I agree. There's not a clip on the YouTube, obviously, but yeah, it'll definitely go on the list, and I'll see if I can figure out a way to add it into the video. Okay. Woo! Guys, what a video. Thanks for playing that. You're very welcome. Let's see. What have I missed? Because I'm going to, again, include some of the stuff from the TV guide list, obviously. We covered Simpsons, SNL, Super Bowl. Did Mr. Rogers one, V Day After. I just don't want to miss anything. Twin Peaks, Friends, Bud Light commercial, Breaking Bad, Fonz, Sopranos, Lost, OJ, Landing on the Moon, Fire in Waco, MASH finale. Oh, do you think I should put, because this is the most talked about moment on my entire channel. Do you think I should put the Different Strokes, a Bicycle Man episode on the list? Spuds McKenzie, that's not a bad one. Not a bad one. Sure. I think yeah. I think the bicycle episode should go on the list. I mean, it's so memorable. Ooh, Yokido Taco Bell. That's a good one. Or Yokido Taco Bell. Yokido Taco Bell. Chihuahua.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Man, there were some great ad campaigns back in the 90s and 80s. Yeah, okay, the Bicycle Man is dark, but I mean, some of the memorable stuff is not going to be, super happy. The Taco Bell Chihuahua's name was Gidget. Shut up. That's good. All right. Let's watch when they introduce Spuds McKenzie.
Oh, look, here he comes.
There's a super party animal. His name is Spuds McKenzie.
Spuds McKenzie.
A real hot night and a cold Bud Light puts him in a party frenzy.
He's Spuds McKenzie, Bud Light's original party animal.
That's Spuds. He is the party.
So go, Spuds, go!
Gosh. So 80s, I know. Bicycle Man was dark, but nobody talks about the hitchhiking episode. I did in my video, the most WTF very special episodes that 80s kids still remember, or something along those lines. So I did talk about it momentarily. Oh, the Bud Bowl ads. Oh my God. Totally forgot about the Bud Bowl.
Football fans, get ready for the battle of the century. As unbeaten Budweiser takes on undefeated Bud Light. It's Bud versus Bud Light in Bud Bowl 1. Pick up your official scorecard wherever you see this display.
Hey, Bud, super idea. You see the neck on that guy?
Use it to follow the action and you could win big. So get ready, get set. On January 22nd, Bud Bowl 1. This time, it's for real.
This time it's for real.
It's your call. You can enjoy the fresh baked quality from Domino's Pizza or take your chances with the Noid. You can have pizza made to your order, or you can count on our famous 30-minute delivery, or you can taste the quality from Domino's Pizza, so avoid the Noid. Domino's Pizza delivers. Call now.
Boy, I think I'm going to have to do a commercials video as well, like the most memorable 80s commercials. It's truly amazing. Truly amazing how many memorable ones there are.
California raisins from the California vineyards.
Don't you know that I heard it through the grapevine?
Sounds better than what I got.
Engelbert slapped you back. You spoil me and I love it. Thank you. $25. Make 7-Up yours, Orlando Jones. I will do that. Let's watch it.
Hey, I'm the guy who makes 7-Up. I also write the advertising. I just came up with a great new slogan. Make 7-Up yours. Make 7-Up yours. Thank you. I appreciate it. Make 7-Up yours, baby. People just love it. Make 7-Up yours.
Yeah.
Hey, my man, make 7-Up yours. Make 7-Up yours. Same to you.
Make 7-Up yours.
Catching on already. Hey, make 7-Up yours, man. You're gonna stick them up yours. Oh, we going global with this baby. They say if you want to sell your product, get a cute little dog for your commercial. Here, Buster, fetch the 7-Up. Oh, Buster's sleepy. Drink it when you wake up, little friend. When you're selling salt
He did a whole campaign. We'll watch one more.
drinks, the most important thing is getting them on the shelf. So how do I find room for a great tasting drink like 7-Up? Oh, the answer is easy.
I think next week we might have to do 80s commercials and help me make a list of those. And then I'll make a video out of that at the end of the year as well. I need to have a couple of, really big fun videos for the end of the year. Oh my God. Perry Tate, office linebacker. That was hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, one more thing I was going to mention about the 2000s. What about the SNL digital shorts? The first one was Lazy Sunday, but I think that Dick in a Box probably belongs on the list. What do you guys think?
Can I get a mop on aisle 6, please? Thank you. In the salt drink game, you got to put your vending machines where the people are and what they call high traffic areas. Well, I can't get much more high traffic than this, baby. Oh, well, there's enough.
Yes, Dick in a Box. I think Dick in a Box. Honestly, I think Dick in a Box might be top 20. Like maybe not top 10, but I think it belongs in the. I think it belongs in the top of the top upper echelon, top tier of the list.
Did he change?
Did I say lazy Sunday? I meant lazy Sunday. What did I say?
This little fella looks thirsty.
Oh.
Okay. Can we get a new machine out here, please?
The Natalie Portman one. You know I love the Natalie Portman one. Oh, Christmas for the Jews is good too. Show it. Terry Tate. There's so many good ones. Wendy from Snapple. There's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. I remember this so well. Bruce Willis and Seagrams.
Hey, me fella. Look here. Seagulls.
Golden wine cooler.
Seagulls. Golden wine cooler. It's wet and it's dry. Golden wine cooler.
My.
Golden wine cooler. Me and the boys. Love all the time. Golden wine cooler. It's wet and it's dry. Golden wine cooler.
I don't think we're getting off track. We're just going over memorable commercials. There's going to be some on the list. $2 a different view. Everyone knows we didn't land on the moon. I know, right? But it was on TV. It was a moment. Thank you so much. All right, let's watch Deanna B. Obviously, I'm going to have to pause it like every 8 seconds. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl, I got something real important to give you. So just sit down and listen.
Just sit down and listen. I love the 90s R&B thing they're going for. It's just so good. And then the way that Maya Rudolph reacts, Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig, the way they just totally lean into this. It's so good.
Girl, you know we've been together such a long, long time.
Such a long time.
Now I'm ready to lay it on the line.
Wow.
You know it's Christmas and my heart is open wide. Gonna give you something so you know what's on my mind.
We could watch Lonely Island videos all night long. I'm not gonna lie. If there's anything that you want me to add to the list, just let me know. If there's something you want to watch, we'll do it through member requests and super chats. But I'm kind of getting into the happy giggly part of the night, and I want to watch a few of the Lonely Island videos.
A gift real special. So take off the towel.
Take a look inside. It's my ticket up box.
It's in a box.
Not gonna get you a diamond ring. That sort of gift don't mean anything. Not gonna get you a fancy car. Girl, you gotta know you're my shining star.
And their songs are pretty good. Like, I'm going to share for the rest of the night. I'm going to be on till about 11:30, so another 45 minutes or so. For the rest of the night, before I Nelson out, we're going to watch. I'm going to show you what my favorite digital shorts are. Nelson, I always love your positive comments. You're so much fun. You must be a real treat at parties.
Not gonna get you a house in the hills. A girl like you needs something real. Wanna get you something from the heart.
Something special, girl.
It's my inner box. Inner box, girl. It's my inner box. Inner box, girl. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. And I got just the one.
This must have been an absolute blast to film. She's like, oh, thank you. Oh, good night, AZ Coyote. Thanks for hanging out. I love when they give the tutorial. The 3-step tutorial. Do you guys know it? It's coming. Here we come.
It's easy to do. Just follow these steps.
1. Open the box. Put your junk in that box. Then open the box.
That's the way you do it. It's like in a box. In a box.
They have Funkos of V, really? It's pretty simple. Anyone can do it. It's true. It's true. Can you imagine being in the prop department and they're like, we're going to need you to wrap a Christmas gift and then put a device on it where we can hold it around our waists. No, that was step 2. Number 1 was cut a hole. No, it was step 1. Number 1 was cut a hole in the box. Number 2 was putting your junk in that box. And 3 was letting her open that box.
It's like in a box. In a box, girl.
Christmas.
In a box. Hanukkah.
In a box.
Kwanzaa.
In a box. Every single holiday. In a box. Over at your parents' house. In a box. Midday at the grocery store. In a box. Backstage at the CMA's.
In a box. Now I feel like we got to do the follow-up. Let's do the follow-up. 5 months later, right? What a Casio? Those little keyboard watches? Hold on. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that was a Casio keyboard watch. Or it's supposed to be kind of like it. Amazing. Okay, let's go back. Casio calculator, that's what it was called. Yes, this is Justin Timberlake. Arguably, besides Steve Martin, the best non-cast member ever in SNL history. I think Steve Martin and Justin Timberlake are my 2. And John Goodman's up there too. Those would be my top 3. Oh, Alec Baldwin. Damn. There's a lot of good non-cast members, but my top 2 would be Steve Martin and Justin Timberlake. Hold on. Ambiguously gay duo. Yes. Oh, the Britney Spears Pepsi ad. That's not a bad one. Walken. Christopher Walken and Tom Hanks. You're right. Ooh, that'd be a good video. Not best non-cast member SNL hosts. Best SNL hosts. You could easily do a good one. There'd be a lot of fun stuff to talk about. All right. Got to watch the follow-up. For those of you that haven't seen the sequel, this is actually a trilogy. Time for a switcheroo. Now, I don't know if you guys are following along what's happening here. This is big. Oh, thank you. Oh, Heath, it's coming. It's coming. That's my favorite one. That's my number 1 favorite. Hold on just a second. Yeah, that's Susan Sarandon. Susan Sarandon and it's gonna kill me what the other lady's name is. They'll play their moms. It'll hit me. Somebody will know it in the chat. Yeah, studying the outfits. Check my email for a pic of V Funko Pops. Oh. Okay, doke. Yeah, it's Tammy 1. That's right. Tammy 1 is the other mom. Oh, I can't think of her name. All right, going back. Because I want you guys to hear the plan here. Okay. No, Megan Mullally was Tammy 2. Tammy 1 was Patricia Clarkson. Thank you. Patricia Clarkson. Yeah, the Parker Lewis shirts. All right. So the plan is they're going to switch moms for Mother's Day. All right. We're going back a little bit, looking at those amazing outfits and sandwiches. Okay. Here we go. I love how she's posing at the trash can. All right. My favorite line is the next line. Every Mother's Day needs a Mother's Night. Here we go. They just really took it to the next level with this one. Oh my God. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And there's a third one. We'll watch the whole trilogy. We've got to. We can't not. The bubble bath with chamomile. The way we're gonna go back. Oh, the third. I'll show you the third one. Hold on. We're going back and listening to this verse again. Well, the when we watched Dick in a Box, we watched the SNL video of it where it was censored, but this is from the Lonely Island channel, so they don't censor it on the Lonely Island channel. Jam.
Stay.
Oh, Chris, I'll get to your super chat here in a minute, but I'm pretty much done with that tonight, so I'll get to it here in a minute. But no, that's not Gwyneth Paltrow. That's Patricia Clarkson. But I want to watch some Lonely Island videos. But we'll get to your request in just a second. Let me finish out this trilogy. All right, here's the third one, the Golden Rule. Little cameo appearance, return. How are you kept so blissfully unaware of this? I don't know. But let me just tell you, if you're going to go down a Lonely Island rabbit hole after this live stream, I'm telling you, you'll be watching them all night. We're going to watch some more. After we watch this, I'm going to do Chris's super chat, and then we're going to go back and we'll watch a few more of my favorites, and then we'll call it a night. Your mom says hi. I love Andy Samberg movies and like Lonely Island movies. Never Stop, Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping is hilarious to me. And Hot Rod's good too. And then there's one that wasn't there like a father one where somebody played his dad? I can't remember what it was. Was that Hot Rod? I can't remember. Yeah, further down the rabbit hole we go. That's my boy. That's what it was. Was that him and Adam Sandler? Those overalls though. Oh my God. Yeah, those are the best outfits yet. They really went all out on this one. A girl I met last week at the Payless. Did you guys have beepers? I had a beeper. It was like a red maroon color, purple maroony red kind of a color. And I had a beeper for about a year before I got my first cell phone. Look at that outfit. Look at that. No, Payless is not still a thing. This is supposed to be in the 90s. They're supposed to be 90s R&B stars. Basically, they're supposed to be members of Color Me Bad. Motorola beeper, yep. Bartles and James commercials. That would have been a good one to watch earlier. Kind of love Bartles and James. That's a great screenshot. I can use that for something. The jacket and the Bartles and James together is just so good. Yeah, Zima would have been a good one too. Can you even still find Zima? That's probably why it wasn't. That's probably why it was Bartles and James, because you can still get it. It's not gay when it's in a three-way. Zima is still available, but hard to find. I figured that they stopped making it a long time ago. I'm actually kind of surprised. Yep, a three-way is A-okay. Sadie, hush your mouth. Hold on. Sadie, baby, calm down. It's too late. It's too late to be barking like that. Goodness gracious, dog. Yeah, Sadie loves us too. I'm going to have to go figure out what she's barking at. Sadie. Well, a digital short is basically, they played these on SNL, just so you know. So it was just a new segment. It was, instead of doing a live sketch, they would just call it an SNL digital short. And it was the first thing that went viral on the internet for them. Because these started in like 06, 07, right when YouTube started. So they called it the digital short. That was the name of it, but they always played them on SNL. And then they would post it on the internet. Catch all that, guys? We're going back. We're watching it one more time. Going to the dream sequence. And there you go. We'll watch a couple more of them. Yep, helicopter. They still have the sunglasses on. Isn't this just insane? All right. Chris, $5. You've been so kind to me tonight, and I thank you so very much. You've had some really good suggestions. I think you're going to find a lot of those are going to appear in the video, so I'm excited. Steve Martin's tribute to the funniest woman ever, Gilda Radner. This will make me cry, just so you know. I actually watched this live, and it had me in tears. And then Sammy Davis Jr. kisses Archie Bunker. Look up Match Game School Riot. Let's see. Oh, here's the monologue for Steve Martin, and then we'll watch Match Game. Okay, I don't know what's going on with Sadie, but she will not stop, and it's too late for her to be barking. Hold on. I might have to pause this and go see what's going on. All right, C. Martin, the day that Gilda Radner passed away in 1986, Steve Martin just happened to be the host of SNL that night. When I look at that tape, when I look at that tape, oh, that's just the very end of it. Hold on. Oh no. I had it saved on X. Bummer. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, I do need a reason to play Natural Selection. You're not wrong. Let me play this and then Match Game School Riot. Let me look up that. This is a 6-minute clip, so I'm not quite sure. Working. Be right back.
Oh yeah. What you gonna do for me? What you gonna do for my love? Just can't get enough to me.
Yeah, I really love you so much. When I'm not laying next to you, I long to feel your touch.
Every little thing you do seems to turn me on. Even when you're talking nasty to me over the telephone. Honey, I'll stay up late for you and wait for your call. Oh yeah. Buzz me up if I lay you, and I don't mind at all. Cause I'll do anything for your loving. Could you take me for a funky ride? Yes, I will. I'll do anything for your loving. Baby, a serious step. Are you qualified? Just can't get enough. Talk to me. First thing in the morning, I'll be at your door. You will. They're just waiting, hesitating, always wanting more. What can it be? You and me. Why you wanna make it so tough? All day long and all night strong. Just can't get enough. Honey, if you let me start you up, we can begin. I'll play your game every time. Baby, won't you let me win? Do anything for your loving. Would it break you to make me your girl forever? Do anything for your loving. Or would you sing me off like a third-class lover? Do anything for your loving. Would you wine and dine me to the break of dawn? Do anything for your loving. Would you turn me on and on and on? Just can't get enough. Talk to me. You got to know the way I feel. It's for real. It's everlasting. Forever. Just can't get. But if you go, you'll never know. I just want this thing cool. What's your everything?
Tell me what you need and I'll take heed and lead you in the right direction for affection. See what I'm saying? I ain't playing. Stop delaying, girl, and make me your natural selection.
You're crazy. I don't know about you, but I think I like you. Do anything for your love. Yes, I'll do anything for your love, baby. Anything. First thing in the morning. Love you so much. Anything for your loving, baby. Yes, I will. Could you find the time to make me yours? Take me out and rock the floor. Give me every little bit of your love's what I said. Make it smooth to the groove like sandwich bread. It's you for me, and me for you. There's not one thing I would do. Baby, I'd do most anything. You and me, we were made to swing. I like that. Just can't get enough. I wanna be your baby. Just can't get enough.
Okay, I think I've got everybody situated. Dale might need another snack. Anyway, all it was Dale was trying to come in, and Sadie gets very protective of the house, even when it's Dale. Dale's my cat, for those of you that don't know. So, anyway, she was just barking at Dale, trying to get in. Silly, stinking dog. All right. School riot.
I tell you how dumb she is. She sent her cultured pearls to Blaine.
Okay, what was the question again? He just looks like his breath smells like booze and anger. Yeah, game shows are usually pretty good, except for Price is Right. Price is Right will get you, and Family Feud. But the older stuff like this usually don't give you any trouble. My brother would think it was hilarious if I put him on a shirt. I doubt it.
Right, man.
Okay, that makes sense. I see where he was going there. Have I ever done a video on game shows? Why, yes, I have. I sure have. Let me show it to you. Let me show you what it looks like so you can. Or I'll even put a link in the chat. It was one of the very first videos I ever made, so it's almost 2 years old. I need to revisit game shows. Oh, it's a year ago. Okay. So it has Betty White and the Whammy and a ceramic dog, the ceramic Dalmatian from Wheel of Fortune on the thumbnail. The best 25 TV game shows of the 1980s. Share, copy link. So there's that one. And then I also did a Wheel of Fortune's Forgotten Origin Story. So those, and then I did one on The Man Who Broke a 1980s TV game show about the Michael Larson Press Your Luck game. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we've been family for about 2 years. My 2-year channel birthday is on my 48th birthday. It's coming up in 2 weeks, guys. We're going to have a big special live stream because my birthday's on Saturday. And so the live stream will go all the way from Friday into Saturday. And we'll celebrate the channel birthday and my birthday as well. So 2 weeks. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune video is pretty great. Yeah, I love me some Scrabble. Scrabble wasn't just on the list. Scrabble was in like the top 5. Yes, I am still a youngin', Grendelson, and I'm going to savor every moment of it. I will be turning 48 on November 29th. So the channel will be 2. All right, back to match game. I'm glad you found me, Matt. I really appreciate it. Share me with your friends. Share my videos. Let them know that we hang out here on Friday nights. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I see what they're saying, though. It's a little too specific. Game was never like that strict about stuff about like perfect matches unless you were in the final round. But I mean, if they say generic school and then they're all talking about different schools, if you can say college, if you can say scuba diving school, you should be able to say finishing school. Yeah, the judges are being bitches. Giving it to them? Wow. We're going to have a game show night coming up. There's so many topics to cover, guys. We're going to have live stream topics for years to come. That will be a fun night. And yes, we need to bring back the 70s suits. I want the 3-piece plaid leisure suits, little bell-bottom flare on the pants, really big, thick ties, butterfly collars. Bring it back. Bring it all back. Just wait a second, guys. I'll be back. Unbelievable. There I am. Dumb Dora got offended. Oh, Lord. Well, I lost a few of you. That's okay. We're about to wrap things up anyways. Of course, Match Game gets me, but SNL stuff doesn't. I mean, what even is life? All right. So what happened? The stream detected copyrighted content. So the game, I let too much of a clip play from a copyrighted piece of material, which was the match game. So that's why. Does he get the matches? Let me look and I'll tell you. Hold on. I'm not gonna bring it up. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to bring it up until I'm gonna watch and let you know. They're protesting. They're protesting. Nope, they're only giving him the first 3 that we saw. And they're having a riot. Was it Charles Nelson Riley that passed out? He's protesting. Yeah, Charles Nelson Riley is protesting. They didn't give him the matches. Okay. Yep. YouTube copyright strikes. You gotta love it. Okay. Richard Dawson's voice is copyrighted, probably. Okay. Do you miss the Adam Walsh movie? We talked about it. I mentioned it earlier. We really haven't gotten into it. We've watched it, talked about it a lot here before. So I think here, let me go over I'm going to show you the list one last time. We'll go over what we got. And then we'll close out the night with a couple of digital shorts. And then we're going to Nelson it out, baby. All right. So 9/11 and some things surrounding that, like the first SNL episode afterwards. The Challenger, Breaking Bad. There's some moment in Breaking Bad somewhere. Game of Thrones, Red Wedding, Oscar slap Will Smith, Ohtani's big games, Cubs win World Series, Sopranos finale, Friends finale. Roots need to. I hesitate to include Roots in anything on this channel. I guess it was a memorable moment on TV. That is true. That is true. But because of the controversy surrounding it, considering it was presented as historical fact when it's historical fiction, and it was plagiarized, and there's so much controversy around it. But I guess in the context of memorable moments, yes, it would be. Well, I'll put it on there, but I can't guarantee that I will include it. Maybe in the bottom part of the list. No worries, Chris. It happens. What else we got? Tom Brady 7 Super Bowl wins. Super Bowl halftime show, Janet Jackson. That should be 2004. Nipplegate, if you will. Lindsay Jacob Ellis loses gold medal. Prince Super Bowl halftime show. Michael Jackson halftime show. Hurricane Katrina. Kanye and Taylor Swift on the MTV VMAs. Tom Cruise bouncing on the couch. Saddam Hussein's statue brought down. Randy Johnson hits a dove. Columbine, American Idol, first season winner. Charlie Sheen being Charlie Sheen. Survivor first season finale. The Who Wants to Be a Millionaire first millionaire. Dale Earnhardt's death. Jessica Simpson, is it chicken or tuna? Conan takes over the Tonight Show for a few days. Live Aid, 2000 election. Ken Jennings Jeopardy winning streak. Oprah, you get a car. Bud Light, what's up? Drew Barrymore flashes David Letterman. Ellen coming out. The Lost premiere. Steve Urkel becomes Stefan. The premiere of Mad Men. Boy Meets World finale. Final scene. Tyson bites Holyfield. Douglas knocks out Tyson. Saved by the Bell. I'm so excited. Melrose Place. Kimberly rips off her wig. Felicity cuts her hair. 1996 Atlanta Olympics bombing. Princess Diana's death. Kelly steals Dylan from Brenda, or Brenda loses her virginity. That's another possibility. Buffy musical episode. Malice at the Palace. Arsenio interviews Farrakhan. OJ verdict, OJ Bronco chase, Jim Henson's final interview on Arsenio, Seinfeld finale, Bill Clinton playing saxophone on Arsenio. Seinfeld, the contest, Ashley Simpson, SNL lip sync fiasco, Michael Phelps winning his gold medals, Tanya Harding gets a do-over at the 94 Olympics, Jean Valdevev losing British Open, the Waco fire, Bill Clinton denial in the Lewinsky scandal. Depends on what the meaning of the word is. SNL's Clinton Lewinsky sketches, SNL Cowbell sketch, Amy Fisher case, the dueling Amy Fisher movies, William Kennedy Smith's trial, Sinead O'Connor on SNL. I Can See Russia from My House, Tina Fey on SNL as Sarah Palin. Mark McGuire hitting a 60-second home run. Kurt Schilling, Bloody Sock, 2004 World Series. Hulk Hogan turning heel. Buckner's miss in the 86 World Series. Earthquake at 89 World Series. Puck and Pedro on the Real World. Fresh Prince, Papa's Got a Brand New Excuse. Friends, the one with the embryos. Community, Remedial Chaos Theory. Roseanne's first Halloween episode. Twin Peaks premiere. Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. Guys, this list is going to be so much fun to put together. It's going to be really hard, though. It's going to be really hard to rank this stuff. Smoking Man X-Files. Roseanne, Two Beckys. Michael Scott leaving The Office. Pam and Jim's First Kiss. Who Shot Mr. Burns? The launch of the WB Network. The first Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Dawson's Creek pilot. The Mormon episode of South Park. Letterman hosting the Oscars. Dawson's Creek finale. We didn't have a Gilmore Girls moment. I need a Gilmore Girls moment. Yeah, this is a We Didn't Start the Fire remix. Too many events? Well, it's possible. Like I said, I'm going to be very specific about how I do this. It's got to be a good TV moment. It can't just be a general event. Jack Palin's push-ups. The Today Show discussing the internet. Billy Crystal, Hannibal Lecter at the Oscars. Cheers finale. Frederick's first words on Cheers. St. Elsewhere finale. Oh, we didn't really talk much about that one, but the whole Tommy Westphal universe theory, that's a good one. You'll figure out Gilmore with me. Thanks, Heath. Because I'll have a members live where we rank these. I don't know when. I don't know if I'll wait for December or not. The day after, the miniseries, Bet sings to Johnny on his final episode on The Tonight Show. Newhart finale, the bombing of Baghdad on CNN, Mr. Rogers' Emmy speech, Mr. Hooper dies, Bob Barker's last episode, David Letterman's last episode, Alex Trebek's last episode, Walter Cronkite's last broadcast, Cliff on Jeopardy, on Cheers, Baby Jessica in the Well, the Adam movie, the return of Pee-wee and the MTV Awards, Al Capone's Vault, MTV Michael Jackson Thriller video, I Know My First Name is Steven, Geraldo Meets Cher, Miracle on Ice, Charles and Diana's Wedding, 1984 Macintosh commercial, Where's the Beef, Nightline shows Justify My Love, Bob Ross Happy Trees, Who Shot JR, Bobby in the Shower, Cindy Crawford Pepsi commercial, Whitney Houston's national anthem, The Heidi Game, We Are the World, I've Fallen and I Can't Get Up, Creepy Dancing Baby, Ally McBeal, Mean Joe Green's Coat commercial, Kurt Loder announcing Kurt Cobain's death, Carrie Strug at the 1996 Olympics, Beavis Becomes the Great Cornholio, Michael Jackson Moonwalk Motown 25, The Fall of the Berlin Wall and David Hasselhoff, MTV Video Killed the Radio Star, Moon Landing, Fonz Jumps the Shark, Munich Olympics, Luke and Laura's Wedding. The Munich Olympics would be the terrorist bombing or the murders. And then we'll also have the men's basketball gold medal games also in consideration. Luke and Laura's Wedding, MASH finale, Little House finale, Moldavian Massacre on Dynasty, Maud abortion, Edith's 50th birthday, Dad dies on Good Times, Howard Cosell announces Lennon's death, Henry Blake's death on MASH, Archie cries after Edith's death, Sinead O'Connor SNL, Magic Johnson AIDS, Michael wins 6th championship with the Bulls, Beatles on Ed Sullivan, Britney, Christina, Madonna Kiss, WKRP Turkey Drop, Chuckles, Mary Tyler Moore, Selena's death, Susan Lucci wins an Emmy, Sex and the City finale, Moonlighting, David and Maddie Do It, Roots, Bicycle Man I need to put on here, and Dick in a Box. Ooh, Menendez trial. I tell you what, I would almost put the Casey Anthony trial on here as well. Because that was a moment that just like made me vomit. Ooh, Madonna, Like a Virgin on the VMAs. Good one. I think I'm gonna put Casey Anthony on here. It might not make the top 100, but I'm gonna put it into consideration. Yeah, we've seen some shit. Rock Hudson's death, that's a good one as well. Yeah, definitely some memorable televised trials in our era. The rise of court TV. Good ones. Let me check my emails. I know some of you guys have been sending me some emails. Let me open it up. Oh, this is cool. Here's some Halloween pictures from one of our subscribers. This is from A Different View podcast. This is their Halloween get up. Very nice. Little Addams family. Very cool. That's cute. Thank you for sending me. If you guys have anything that you want to send me, my email is genxnatalie@gmail.com. I'll put it in the chat. If you have things that you want to show me and I can share with everybody on our live streams, definitely send me some things. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you for sending that. Heath. Oh my God, we do have some Veep Funko Pops. Look at that. Amazing. They're so cute. I like the one with the lizard eye. That's great. These are fantastic. Oh, yes. Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie's kiss. You're right. I'm putting it on the list. And again, I haven't made this video yet, so we can keep adding to the possibilities. A link to the Discord. Coming right up. I got to open up the Discord here. Invite. All right, this link right here is good for 7 days. Boom. There we go. Discord link is in the chat. Hey, Dale, you want to come say hi to everybody before you go to bed? I think Dale wants a treat. You coming over, bud? You guys want to see Dale? Want to see the infamous cat? The cat that acts like a dog. Where you at, buddy? Oh, no, he left. Never mind. Never mind. Well, okay, I'll get some Dale merch going. Oh, speaking of, guys, I got something. Oh, you're buying Discord? Yay! Well, if I can get Dale, he just walked out of the room. But if I can get him, I'll show him to you before the end of the night. But I wanted to show you guys something that I'm making for the holidays. It's not really merch, but it's kind of close. So I'm making some different digital downloads to sell for the holiday season. And I'm basically doing two different things. Oh, Brian's song. Good one. Brian's song is on the list. All right. So I'm making some digital downloads. Two different products. One is going to be Christmas movie bingo. So let me show you what I mean. Hold on, Dale. So, oh, did we miss Brian's song, Natalie? I mean, it should have been on the list, if that's what you mean. Come here, buddy. Come here. Everybody wants to see you. Come here. So, I'll get him, I promise. So I'm making different. So each Christmas movie will have 5 bingo cards with them, and it'll be $5 for each movie pack, or you can get a 6-pack for $25, so you get one for free. So I'm doing bingo for Christmas Vacation, Gremlins, Christmas Story, Die Hard, Ernest Saves Christmas, and there's one more. I can't remember which one. Scrooge, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, so I'm making so what these are digital downloads, so you can buy them and print them out and play a bingo game against your friends or family while you're watching this movie together. So bingo cards, and then I'm also doing some watch along packs with very special episodes, different TV shows. So watch along packs and Christmas movie bingo. So just easy digital downloads. $5 for the movie, and then $25 for a pack of 6 different Christmas movies. Lethal Weapon, possibly, we'll see. But it's fun. So like it has things like, when you see Marty Moose eggnog glass, that's then you get to cover your square. Or when Grandma recites the pledge, you get a square. And so there's different things on this is the Christmas Vacation one. So yeah, Die Hard. So it'll be just kind of some fun little games, holiday games, and watch along packets for next year for different TV shows and like very special episodes, after school specials, different things. I'm still putting it all together. So I'm hoping to have it done and ready to sell by Thanksgiving. That's Merry Christmas, holy shit. Or Hallelujah. I have it at Hallelujah. Is it Hallelujah, holy shit, or Merry Christmas? I can't remember. So yeah. So, and then I'll get some merch going. I know I need to get some Dale merch rocking. Okay. Let me go get Dale. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Come here. Stop. Here he is. This is my Dale. You gonna show him your face or no? This is my sweet. He wants a treat so bad. Oh, he's got eye boogers. He's got eye goo. Hey, come here. Let me get your eye goo. But I want to get your eye goo. It's gross. Yeah, I know, buddy. Okay. That's Dale the cat. And I got his eye goo off of his face at least. He is a pretty boy. He's my sweet little boy. Let me go get him a treat, and I'll be right back, and we'll close out the live stream. So a couple of years ago for Christmas, I got a Dale pillow made with one of his pictures. I totally feed Dale lasagna. You're right. So this is my Dale pillow. And then I also have a tiny Titus pillow as well. I know, I'm lame, but it was fun. You know, gotta do some fun stuff every once in a while. So I got my pets on pillows. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. You lost your kitty the day after Christmas. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. It's the worst thing. I mean, not the worst thing losing a pet, but it's a horrible thing. Oh, it kills you. I had to put 2 dogs down within 8 weeks of each other back in 2008, and it still hurts me to think about. Okay. One more digital short, and then we'll Nelson out. Now, this is my favorite. Now, there's so many more I could play, but it's just getting too late. It's almost midnight. I'm about 4 hours into this, and I'm getting tired. I need to wrap it up because I got a video to edit tomorrow to hopefully get posted on Sunday. Got lots of things to do. This week we're doing actually a Nelson out. We did Kids Incorporated last week, so this week we're Nelsoning out. What else do I want to tell you guys before we wrap up tonight? So I told you I had to learn new editing software. I hope you guys like the new video when it posts. I have started a new clip channel. I haven't really posted anything on it yet, but I'm going to start posting little segments of my videos onto the clip channel. So they're shorter videos to watch. I thought about doing it on this channel, but I thought I'll just make a second separate channel for it. So if you haven't subscribed, which I'm sure you haven't because I only have like 12 subscribers because I haven't posted anything on it yet. Let me get the share link for that. Well, I'd really like to share this channel, but I can't figure out how to share it. Here. There it is. So on that second clips channel, I will be posting as I make my videos. I've decided for starting in 2026, as I make my videos, I'm going to put each segment onto the clips channel in advance. And then once the video is all put together with each segment, then I'll put the full video onto this main channel. That's my goal. That's my plan. So it's just little short segments and clips from live streams and short segments from my videos. That way, if you don't have the time to watch a 45-minute or hour-long video, you can just watch a segment out of one of my videos. I have one. Oh, that's right. I did put that baby Jessica on just to test it out. You're right. I forgot I had a test video on there. But I still need to work on it and everything. But go ahead and sub so you know, you can start getting my clips. Thank you. Appreciate it. I told you about my holidays, games, and activities I'm making. Yeah. And then as far as this video goes, members, be looking out for a live stream to help me rank them. And then the video, like I said, will be out at the end of the year. So thank you guys so much for helping me make that. I really appreciate that. It's going to be a good video. All right. This is my favorite digital short. It was my ringtone for probably 2 years. Dale, honey, come on. I'm almost done. So this is called Natalie Raps. It's from Natalie Portman. How do we know when I'm on Discord? You don't. I just pop in. If I stream on Discord, I will put a calendar notification up. I haven't streamed for a couple of weeks. I've just been too busy, but I will be doing some streaming over the holidays over there, watching some different Thanksgiving and Christmas movies. So just look in the calendar, and if there's an event planned, then that means you know that I'm going to be streaming. Otherwise, I'll just pop in and out and get into conversations or reply to comments and things like that. Okay. For any girl named Natalie, this is like the best thing ever in life. Here we go.
Do you really want to know?
Oh, hold on. Here we go. I'm so excited. Oh, good. Natalie's 13. Great. You might be in Texas over Christmas stream. That's all right. That's all right. Well, I'll be doing Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve. So I'll be doing some holiday streams like on YouTube, and then I will also be doing some on Discord as well, watching some things. So I'm sure you'll come across me at some point. Yeah. Here we go. Is there an uncensored version? There is, but I don't want to play it. I like this version better because it gets so nasty, and B, the audience response and laugh makes it even funnier. The uncensored version does exist, but I don't want to play. I'm playing the censored. I've lost like 20 people as soon as I started this video. They're like, nope, thanks. We don't get a lot of culture hits or songs with Natalie involved. So this was a nice little change of pace. Oh, Natalie. I'm telling you. It was the greatest thing when this came out. I laughed for days. And again, had it as my ringtone. Remember those? Cut in 1998. I even have a video on this channel from when I was road tripping back in 98. I had this short pixie cut. She was pregnant when she did this? Nice. Amazing.
The kids that look
Oh, back when she had a sense of humor. Yep, the pixie cut. You've seen my road trip video? For those of you that haven't seen my road trip video, I am rocking this exact cut in that video. Yeah, I think V for Vendetta is my favorite Natalie Portman movie. I love V for Vendetta. This shot is so funny. All the girl bosses. This is the first one. The second one I don't think is as near as good. You know, the shock value's gone, really. But this was good. We're gonna watch some more. We're gonna watch some more digital shorts in the future. I promise you. I'm not 100% sure what we're doing next week, but we might just do some random videos next week because I have so much stuff saved I need to show you guys from social media. But I love digital shorts. It's so much fun. Amazing, guys. I have enough stuff to talk about that we could be here all night, but I've got to get some sleep at some point. So it's time to Nelson out of this live stream and call it a night. You guys ready? You guys ready to Nelson out of this, baby? You just got here. I've been here for 4 hours. Dale won't stop meowing. Oh, thank you guys so very much. Susan Boyle. That was more of a UK moment instead of American TV moment, but I don't hate the suggestion. I'll consider it. I will consider it.
Check her out. Okay, fine. Then this one's for her. Okay.
Here we go. One night I will mix it up and play After the Rain. You're right. There's a couple other Nelson songs I can Nelson out with in the future. But I gotta listen to this one. You guys ready? Here we go. It is our jam at this point, and honestly, guys, I am really, really considering trying to reach out to Gunnar and Matthew and having them on a live stream. Because I'm going to start Nelsoning out of every live stream with different Nelson songs. I know I've been doing Love and Affection consistently for months now, but I'm going to start mixing it up and Nelson out every time with different stuff. But I'm really considering trying to get Matthew and Gunnar. I know, right? I think they actually still tour, believe it or not. They sing a lot of their own songs and their dad's songs. So like I said, I have some different Nelson stuff to watch in the future, and I have different things to Nelson out of each live stream. But I just can't help myself. I love this song so much. Oh, trust and believe I will. I'll let them know. I'm not scared. Even though they're identical twins, guys, just so you know, Matthew's the hot one because of the bangs. I don't know if that's true or not. I just saw a short with Gunner on it the other day, and his hair was looking pretty good. All right. You guys ready to Nelson out of this live stream? Maybe I should hairband out of a live stream. Maybe I should have like a rotating hairband video. No, I'm going to Nelson. I'm going to Nelson it for a while. We got all kinds of Nelson videos to watch. All right. Thank you guys for a wonderful evening. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thanks for the support of the channel. Look for my next video coming out hopefully this weekend. I'll get it done as fast as I can. And then I'll see you back here next Friday for the next live stream. The last one of the second year of my channel, because the birthday is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tonight, birthday. Have a great night. Oh, I love that we've made that our outro. It makes me happy. Everybody, have a great weekend. Thank you so very much. I will see you guys next Friday. Make sure notifications are on for my next video. Have a great night. Okay, bye.